play some music? Was that music?
Somebody's
That was
phone.
my alarm.
Oh,
Hey y'all, how
Hey,
y'all doing?
everybody.
Good to see you. Thank you for coming through.
I don't see nobody.
Miss
No.
Peachnut.
Oh.
Hey, hey, Miss Georgia Peachnut. Hey,
Hey,
Mama.
Miss Felicia. Hey, Miss Mama.
How
Hey
How
y'all
you
doing?
Felicia.
how y'all doing
I'm doing
today?
great.
I'm
I'm doing
doing
all
good.
right.
Hey,
Hey,
guys,
Last
Dr.
desire
minute,
for
Carla.
me.
God
Hey,
desire for
darling.
me. Jumped in.
The
There
guys
you
desire
go.
for me. Email me,
Official,
please. Do you have my
official.
email?
Jamia, how you doing,
Official,
darling?
official
Thanks
Jamia.
for coming.
Jamia.
Jamia.
You say it.
Jamie.
You say
Okay.
it. It's Jamia.
Not Jamia. It's
It's
Jamia though.
Jamie.
That's
That's what
Jamia.
she told us.
You
That's
missed us
okay.
last
Guys
night.
desire for me. Email me if you get a chance. frhumphreycreates@gmail.com. Thank you.
Yes, I waited for you last night so I can say thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate. Yes, ma'am. So I didn't do the thing today, but I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I took a nap today. Uh-oh.
I did too.
Uh-oh. I didn't get to take a nap.
I took my mushroom blend, not the rise, but the mushroom blend, and I made myself some hot chocolate with
Hey
it.
Mike.
Hey,
And
Mike.
and I drank about half of it. Usually when I take it, I'm usually crunk. I usually get energy for, but I think my body needed a rest.
Everybody took a nap today. Official Jamia
And
took
so
a
I
nap
drank about
too.
half of it, and the next thing I know, I was waking up. I was like, "This ain't never put me to sleep before."
Uh-oh.
And so, but
If
I
I
felt
take a
better.
nap, if I had taken a nap, I wouldn't be here. Because if I take a nap in the daytime, which I never do. Hey, Jane Doe, I
Mm.
never. I
Hey
mean,
Jane Doe.
I can't wake back up. I just stay in the bed. It makes me
Hey,
sick to
Mike.
sleep in the
Hey,
daytime.
Jane Doe.
I get queasy
Yeah,
when
I woke up fine. I was like, "Oh," I woke up and I was like, "Well, I gotta do this. I gotta do this." I woke up with energy, but my body must
Hey,
have
D Move,
needed
how you
Hey
doing?
D
Mike said
maybe.
he mowed the yard. That he mowed the yard, so he need a nap.
Yeah.
Did you walk it or you rolled the lawnmower?
Yeah, the yard. I need to get out there. I did not get out there today and do much in the garden. When I was out there just a little bit, but I didn't do anything. I was just hanging out. Me and Bella was just hanging out in the yard. It was
It was a
beautiful.
good day to hang
It
out.
was so pretty. Did I say hey Jane Doe? Hey Mike? Hey D Mood? I'm sorry if I didn't say hey.
Yeah.
But
When
anyway,
we had a little breeze coming through, and
yep.
it was like 4:30, 5 o'clock. And I said, wow, it feels good out here.
It felt so good outside. This is like the first time I went outside. Literally today was the first time I went outside and stayed outside for like 5 or 10 minutes and came back in and was not drenched
Yeah.
in
That
sweat. I
that
mean,
part right
every
there.
day when I go outside, I come in, I am soaking wet. I am drenched
Within 2 or 3
and
minutes. Yes.
today I went outside and I came back in.
Did I go outside?
I'm like, I'm not wet. I was like, my skin is not dripping. I mean, literally dripping in sweat. I was like, wow.
He said
Yeah.
he
He said
walked
he walked
until
his.
he
It was too
arrived.
hilly to drive to
The hill is
ride.
dry
Okay.
there.
Woo! Y'all, I don't know what the heck is going on, but I think that pepper is hot.
Uh-oh.
The one you
Did you
showed
put
last
it,
night.
you cut it up in your food?
Yep, I cut it up and cooked it in my food.
Uh-oh. And so you think it's hot. I think you know it's hot.
You know it's hot.
Uh-oh. Polar, Mona.
Squirrels followed me to the garden. I saw a rabbit. I said, get him, boys. And they did. Woo!
Uh-oh. Hey, Lynette Lawrence.
Hey, Lynette Lawrence.
You stick the rabbits on the doggone squirrel.
No, the squirrels on the rabbit.
Hi, Lynette. How you doing?
That's funny.
So they went after the doggone rabbit. Doggone.
That,
So the squirrels actually listen to him. Now that's what I'm talking about.
no, they don't. They was
They
gonna go.
feed.
They was gonna
He
go.
feeds them.
They were gonna go after that rabbit anyway. They ain't listening to him.
He said that's the craziest thing he ever saw.
I was going to say, when the squirrels go after rabbits.
When
Yeah,
they come in
but
this
the rabbit's
territory,
bigger.
when the squirrels come out in my yard, I sick the birds on them. Get them,
Mm.
boys.
The birds.
Those birds, the mockingbirds are little bullies. They will
Really?
bully any animal, including animals bigger than them. I've seen them bully a hawk. I'm like, y'all crazy. That
Mm.
hawk turns around after you, you are, yeah, toast.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh my
Yeah, I'm
God.
gonna have to take my food. You know how you let your watermelons and stuff just fall through the ground? I'm gonna have to lift it up off the ground and let it go across some grow bags so they don't have to worry about the little critters eating it. I was like very disappointed.
I've got a couple of watermelons out there. I don't know if they're going to be able to finish ripening. They're about yay big.
What kind? It depends on what kind it is.
Um, Side the road.
Side
Mm-mm.
the road.
Mm-mm.
There's a guy who he has a little vegetable stand that I got it from, so I'm not sure what kind it is.
What
Um,
was it big? Is it a big
it
one?
was it was it was a medium sized one, and it was this big. The big ones
Oh,
were huge. So yeah,
well, you have all of September, all of October. That's 2 more months, and then part of November.
yeah.
Could they
I
make
don't
it?
know. But it's on my patio in a large container, so I can cover it. I mean, I can cover it with a doggone
Yeah.
blanket if I needed to.
Might say he harvested his kombucha
Oh,
squash today.
okay.
Hope is right. Vine was turning brown.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, girl, Dad, cooking up deliciousness. How you doing? Thanks
Hey,
for
girl,
coming.
dad, cooking up deliciousness.
Thank you for coming in.
I love that name.
Ooh, Lord have mercy.
Honey, get you some honey. You got some honey? Get you a
Nope,
spoonful
I'm
of
gonna
honey.
finish my food first.
Get you a spoonful of honey,
Hey,
or
Cassandra, South Fulton
some
Garden.
milk. Milk will help.
Hey,
How you doing
Cassandra.
today?
Or bread. You got some bread.
Mm-hmm.
Because bread kind of absorbs the oils.
Mm-hmm.
You found your very first jalapeno today, official.
All right. Look
All
at
right,
you.
now.
Awesome.
I bet you
Yeah.
got some more out there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, she a gardener now.
Oh yeah.
Good gardening now.
Hopefully you took a picture.
To say them ribs he
We
cooked
had a
yesterday
little
made
baby
me hungry.
watermelon like this size that fell off, and
Oh,
it was almost right.
Oh
Her
wow.
really?
son, yeah, she did a video on it. It was pink inside. It had seeds. The seeds had developed. It was teeny, teeny, tiny.
Wow.
So yeah, that part. She did a short on it, and it had seeds in it. I mean, she had a video on it. It had
She said she
seeds.
did a short. Okay, I'm gonna have to look it up.
Mm.
I have to look it up.
It was really small. She said her son tasted it and said it tasted pretty good.
And what kind of
So
watermelon was it? A sugar baby?
I don't know what kind it was. No, it was side the road. It was a side the road watermelon.
The one that she bought?
Yeah, she the one who started me saying that. Hey Kelly, I bring it every day.
Hi, I bring it every day. Thank you so much for coming. Yes.
Thank you.
Anybody else is harvesting any watermelon now? Is it that time for some of us who planted some seeds in May and June?
Yeah, I planted mine late.
Mine was late
It
too.
was a side the road watermelon. That's what Jamie has said. Yeah, yeah. Mine came from a. There's a guy. There's a guy here. He actually he's. It is side the road, but he has a little a setup, a little trailer setup at
Hmm.
one spot. He's always there, and he sells local fruits and vegetables. I need to go by there one day and do a video of him. But well, sometimes if I want something, I'll go. over to there and over there and get there. Like if I want a watermelon, I'll go get it from there instead of getting it from one of the grocery stores because I know his is going to be local and he'll have the ones with seeds.
So, God's desire, you said that you planted yours too late, but if they're coming up and just depending on the kind of watermelon, you still gonna get some watermelon now.
You might get some watermelon.
Hmm. Like FR said, if it gets cold, just cover it up for that one little freeze that you may have. Because I just germinated, like I was telling you, the Kajari melon is
How
just
long does that
coming up.
take?
Huh?
How
I
long does
don't
that take?
know because like I said, the only thing I don't like about Baker Creek is that they don't put how long it takes to harvest.
You can Google it.
Yeah, that's what I have to do is Google it. I Google it now. Um, they
I'm
don't
hoping
put
I
that
get
on.
at least one. I've got I think three out there on the vine that are small. I'm hoping at least one of them will go ahead and get right. I just need to stay up on top of water and fertilization on those things because you can't let your watermelon.
So you have something official. Jamia says, Felicia, my lady cream and candy roaster is going crazy already. Oh my.
Yep, yep. Those grow fast, and those lady cream peas will start. You start getting some off of them pretty quick, and they will go until frost. So yours may never stop. Well, I don't know what kind of pest pressure you get down there. Um, One thing I can say though that for this year for my lady cream peas, the wasps they are full of wasps.
What's
Um,
that?
so much so that there are days when I just won't even harvest them.
Really?
Yeah, because there's so many wasps out there, and it's not just one kind. There's like several. There's like yellow jackets out there, and then the red wasp out there. There's like three or four different kinds of wasps, different sizes, different colors, different. Yeah.
So Kajari melons can take about 70 days to harvest from the time of germination, but they sometimes can be eat ready even sooner if the seeds are started indoors.
Okay.
So I started mine outside, but I put it underneath my table and put a in one of the cups that you get your seedlings from the big box store.
Yeah.
And I put some good potting soil in the bottom, and I put on top where the seed went. Um, what was that like? Some seed starting mix.
Yeah.
So when the roots hit the bottom, it'll have something to grow and work with. And put a quarter grow bag, not grow bag, a quarter of a Ziploc bag on top,
Yeah.
and they did good. So that's outside just with nothing on it, and I'm just hoping it'll do good. So 70 days, we have all of September, all of October, so I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah,
Also
I'm good.
protect corn, but I don't have no corn. I'm not. No, the wasps don't bother me. If y'all saw my video, y'all probably couldn't see the wasps, but I was talking about them out there. I don't worry about them too much. Some days they're more active than others, just depending on what time of day I go out there. And so if I see that they're real active out there, I mean, I don't want to reach across and brush up against one and get stung. So I will pick from the edges, and if they look like they're getting aggravated, I'll just quit and
Oh,
I'll come back at the end of the day or the beginning, at another time of day.
God's desire says you do have some melons that have formed, so that's good. You're doing good
Yeah.
there. Mike says, Purple Lady bok choy, great to start now. Okay.
Okay.
Official Jamia says, should I trellis the piece?
The peas? No. Yes. No. I tell you what.
Are they
Okay.
are they climbers?
They are climbers. If you
Yes,
want to
you
trellis
can.
them, you can trellis them. I use the cane poles. That you just can get from the store. Those things are like 6 feet, 5 feet, 6 feet long. You can put yours are in containers, so you can like put 3 together and zip tie them together, and then just kind of help them to go up that. But they'll go 5. They'll go. I've seen them go 10 feet high. They'll just keep climbing and keep climbing. So here's the deal: if you trellis them, how you gonna reach the top to harvest them? Because they're gonna keep on growing and keep on growing. So if you don't trellis them, they will climb on each other and whatever. So I would say it's up to you. I have them in 2 spots. In one spot, they have chicken wire around them up to about 4 feet, and they climb up that, and then after that, they're just drooping all over everywhere. The other spot, they have T-posts with chicken wire between it, and then I have the cane poles that go up that, and they're going up the poles, and then they're just kind of going around that. And so, yeah, mine are trellis. Hey, Jen Reeves.
Hi,
And
Reeves.
mine are all probably right about 5.5 feet high. But if I had taller trellises, they would be higher because they just keep going, and I just stick them in the wire or wrap it around the pole and let them do what they do.
So these are called cream peas?
Lady cream.
Lady cream, where y'all get them from?
I got mine from Diva Jones, but you can get them from, I mean, if you look them up, a lot of places sell them. They're the same. They're like black-eyed peas, but they're not black-eyed peas. They are, they're called lady cream peas. It's a variety of cow peas, like black-eyed
Oh,
peas and pink-eye purple whole peas. You've heard of those?
yes. Uh-huh.
They're like that, but I have a milder flavor. They don't have a stronger flavor as black-eyed peas or pink-eye purple whole. They're called lady cream.
Hello, Miss Shirley O.G. Gardner. Thank you for coming in. Hello, Miss Wanda Carr Jones. Hello, how are you doing? Thank you for
Hey,
coming.
Miss Wanda Carr. Hey, Miss Shirley OG. Thanks for being here. I'll let my peas climb up corn. Yeah, if you plant corn, that's a good one to plant, like a Three Sisters with the corn
Mm-hmm.
squash and the peas. Lady cream
Mm-hmm.
peas are a good one for that because they will climb your corn.
So, lady cream peas, do they taste good?
Do you like black-eyed peas?
Yep.
Yep, you will like them. I
Okay.
don't like black-eyed peas, and I like them. I mean,
Oh, okay.
I can eat them. They're not my favorite, but yeah, they taste good. And you cook them the same way. You let them stay on the vine until the pods are full, so you know that the peas have formed. But you can
Mm-hmm.
leave them on the vine until they dry.
Mike
On the
said his was 15 feet in the air last summer. Wow.
Yeah, they will. Yeah, they'll climb. So if you leave them on the vine, you can leave them on the vine until they dry,
Mm-hmm.
or you can pick them like yellow or green.
Hey, Indiana Jackson 762. Thank you. How are you doing? Thank you for coming in.
Hey, Indiana Jackson. And if you pick them when they're green, you need to put them aside and let them dry. I pick mine and throw them in a container, and I have a container out in the garage, and then I just let them dry out there. And when they get completely dry, then I hull them and put them in a jar. Because
Oh,
Hey, Miss Shirley. Hey, Indiana Jackson. Hey, Miss Wanda. How y'all doing? Hmm.
how y'all doing? Well, I'll
but
tell you next year I have to get some of those peas. You save some for me.
I'll send you some. I got
Yeah.
plenty of seeds, and they come back.
Hey,
Oh,
Ivy.
I
really?
I ain't plant none this
Oh,
year. I didn't plant any this year, and I didn't plant any last year. I planted them year before last, and the ones that fell to the ground
Thank
popped
you
up
for the
everywhere. They
rain.
were popping up in my grass. I was digging them out the grass and sticking them in the garden bed.
wow. Hey,
Yeah.
Ivy B Creates. How are you doing? Thank you for coming. We appreciate you. Come on in.
Hey, Ivy D, how you doing?
Wow. So that's a blessing. Look, that's the blessing about gardening. See, some things you just don't have to worry about replanting. It just comes back on its own. You didn't have to dig no soil. It just fell down in the dirt and planted itself.
Thank you so much, Ivy. for the raid. We got a Jen Ivy raid. Thank you,
Oh,
Jen
okay.
and Ivy, for
Thank
the
you.
raid.
Thank you so much.
I was not in your live, but I'll catch the replay.
Hey, Kelly.
I'll even leave a comment. Hey,
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 Jessica
Jessica.
SMC. How you doing?
Jessica.
Hey there. Thank you for coming. She's part of the Jen Ivy raid.
Yes.
Okay.
Ivy, I have a question for you. Are you working on anything for the fair this year?
Yep.
You was over there.
So, so y'all have an affair?
It's the state fair. Well, Alabama National Fair is what they call it, but it's a state fair.
Mhm. Okay.
and, and they do have a crafting section. I've never submitted anything for it. I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Mike says he saw two more patty pans today. Love them. So listen, how do you just cook them up like you do regular squash? Hey
Yes,
Deborah Armand.
he got a video.
Oh, he's got a video. Oh,
Yep,
excuse me.
he got a video. He did a taste test with the patty pan, two different kinds of patty pan, and the cushaw.
Deborah, thank you so much for coming in, darling. We appreciate you.
Hey, Deborah.
Anybody else cooking up some patty pan squash?
Hey, Andale.
Hey, Miss Andell, how are you? Thank you
Am I
so much
gonna
for
see you
coming.
next month still?
Huh?
Andale, am I gonna still see you next month? You need
Uh-oh.
to call. You need to call me.
He said they're thin skinned, just sliced and pan fried. Really? You
Yep.
put some onions and what else? You put in there butter and season.
He did them plain for the taste test, and then he um just for the taste test, but he cooks them with onions and maybe peppers.
Okay, so
But
Andell says yes, she will see you next month.
yes, I am gonna be. Yeah, email me, call me.
She said she's bringing an extra chair just for you, Felicia.
I got a chair. I'm just gonna be under your tent. I'm gonna call. I might call Dagmar and see if she wants to come with me. Um, Again, like she did last year. Maybe she'll come.
Ivy, where do you find that emoji? Let's see what she's using. What emoji is she using? I don't see it. It'll pop up.
I was gonna say something, I forgot.
She said, "Okay, that'll be wonderful."
So she's gonna do. So Ivy's doing the fair. Anybody else do the fair? Penguin waving blue tear. I can't see it on this side.
It's like yellow with some. That's a penguin? It looked like a fish
Nothing
with
I put in
something.
last year. I think the male judge was an Auburn fan. Oh, yeah. You got to be careful about that around here. You can't put in Alabama stuff if the judge is an Auburn fan.
Mine says Minnesota State Fair starts Thursday.
Yeah, ours usually start soon after school starts. I can't remember the dates on it. I'm
Jen
trying to.
says she do the fair.
Who?
Jen Reeves.
Okay, I don't even know how to begin to do that.
Hey,
I guess
trying to living a full life. How are you doing? Thank you so much for coming in.
I need to look into that because I have a couple items that I would like to enter in. Not this year, but eventually.
Jane Doe,
Exactly.
Jane Doe talking about roll ties.
Wait a minute. What? What? Of course we have to say that.
Mike said he loved the craft exhibits.
Yeah. Well, last year, Ivy B had some really nice submissions in there. Okay, so I'm working on this. If this is gonna be a shirt, this is the left panel.
Hey, Unicorn Lady Tech, how are you doing? Thank you so much
I
for
kind
coming
of
in.
like it. This
Appreciate you
I don't.
coming.
Y'all weren't here last night, so I was gonna show y'all. This is the yarn I'm working with.
Mirrosol. Okay. Yusan. Is that the color Yusan?
No, the color is purple,
Oh, okay.
and it's 92% cotton, 8% polyamide.
And Dale says it's nice.
It I like it so far. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna like the design on this one. It's a little bit longer than I thought it was. But anyway, I'm gonna keep going. I think I'm gonna do
Jen Wade says that Ivy's not entering the fair this year. I think that says she's boycotting it.
boycotting it. I get it. I get it. Well, I would too if they're gonna be biased because he's an Auburn fan. That's not fair.
I mean, is that a real thing for real?
Have you 1 minute? Have you heard of Alabama?
Yeah. Yeah.
First of all, if you live here, you have to declare.
Yeah.
You cannot live here and go to work or church or anywhere without somebody asking you. Auburn, Alabama.
Really? Wow.
And if you say the wrong one, they'll look at you like, "What's wrong with you?"
Wow. That's serious.
No, yeah, I'm serious. And football is a thing.
We're gonna have a little bit of noise from me. I'm gonna have to plug my mouse in and move my screen over because it is I can't read stuff. Hold on
Ooh.
just a second.
Can you mute your mic?
Yeah. Let me go find it.
I did it. You're good. Give me a thumbs up when you're ready to come back. Yeah. Yeah, Mike. That's what I was like. Whoa. That was not good. Hey, Serena. Strangling the mouse. Yeah, what happened to Mona? Uh-oh, now I thought you were frozen for a minute. You ready? Not yet? Oh, okay. Hey, Cassandra. I didn't see you, Cassandra. Hey, Cassandra, South Fulton. Did I miss you? I'm sorry. If I missed somebody, I'm sorry. Hey, Unicorn Lady Tech. Sandra living a full life. I think I spoke to you. That's what happens when I look up and look down. I miss some things. But anyway, thanks y'all for being here. I really appreciate you. You ready? Okay.
I can't get it to move so I can see all of the comments. It's too far to the right, but we'll work on that later. I can see, I don't want to try to read anything and I'm not getting all.
Oh, I can try to highlight the comments. The problem.
Don't worry about it. I can see most of it. It's like, but we're showing up better now. I can see out because I can even see the time that they're saying it. So now I can see it. I don't know what you did, but I can see
I ain't do nothing.
Well, I can. You know how it's.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Mona is not a fan of heat, of spicy. So,
Yeah.
yeah,
That
part.
part.
Mike said every meal in his house is hot. Oh, let me tell y'all. Mike,
Hey,
did I tell y'all? I think I told y'all last night. I took my cowboy candy and I took a second jar and I put it half full with cowboy candy and half full with dill pickles, sliced dill pickles. I had regular ones, but I sliced them up so I could get more in there. And then I filled it up with the pickle juice. And now I've got a spicy dill pickle, but it's not as hot as a cow. You know, it cut the heat about in half, and so it's nice. It's a spicy sweet dill pickle. Because
Somebody said
that
he used
candy was just
habanero.
too hot, and I could not deal with it.
He said he uses habanero powder like salt. I forgot season a meal.
Yep,
Oh
my
my
husband is
goodness.
like that. My husband loves spicy, and when we grew jalapeno peppers, you know how people have, I don't know, when you grow up in the country, a lot of times with the meal you'll have a plate of onions and tomatoes, just
Yes,
onions.
with some greens and cornbread.
You just have a plate of
Baby.
onions and tomatoes on the table, and you just put them as a side item, and you like basically you take a bite with your food. My husband does that with jalapeno peppers. I'm no habanero.
Really?
Well,
No.
habanero peppers. He'll take them, put one on the side of his plate, and he'll literally eat food and then take a bite of pepper. And I'm like, do you really have taste buds left after
I
that?
know. I know. Unicorn Lady Tech says I'm not a fan of hot spicy either. I know I can't. I grow them, but
I
no,
I
I
used
like
can't.
a
to.
little bit of heat, but not a lot.
I
Like the
like a little bit of heat, not a lot.
So you all right after
Anaheim
eating that pepper from last night, Mona? Did it cool you down? You get cool down?
Uh,
Anaheim peppers.
yeah, it
I
cooled down.
like.
That's why I kept eating the cabbage. But cabbage. You know what cabbage do to you. And plus before I ate the cabbage, I had some yellow meat watermelon.
Mm.
So
That's what you
yeah,
should have saved for later,
yeah,
for
I should
after
have
your
saved that.
meal,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
that would have cooled you off quick, fast, and in a hurry.
But I did a thing. I put some tang on it, and baby, look at here.
Tang?
Yeah, some tang. I seen them do some Kool-Aid on the watermelon,
Yeah.
but the guy that I saw do it, he used regular pack of Kool-Aid. He didn't
Mhm.
use the Kool-Aid that had the sweetener already. It was already sweetened. So I didn't care for the one without the sweetener. So today, what I did was I went and got some tang, and I put the tang. Oh my god!
Really?
I ate half
Mona,
a doggone watermelon.
Hey,
Mona,
Bob Darlene, how you doing?
I
Thanks for
got
coming.
one question for you.
What does
Did
it
you
break?
read the ingredients in that tang?
Yes, I did. It doesn't have what I'm running from.
What you running from?
Mike, how
Aspartame.
do you say a
What?
habanero tastes fruity and it's so hot and spicy? How do you get to
Hey,
something
Barb.
fruity? How do you get to a fruit tasting? You really have a high tolerance for habaneros for hot stuff because
He
I ain't
likes
taking
hot
nothing
stuff.
fruity. Huh?
He likes hot stuff.
Whew,
Because if you can taste the fruitiness of habanero, you like hot stuff. Because
yeah,
I can't get past the spicy
I can't
taste
either.
and fruitiness.
I can't
Well, I
either.
mean, I guess I don't know. I don't know, but what I bit off into, I had two bites so it must have been because I chopped it up in real small pieces. So I must have got two of them or whatever. And it's hot, but it's not so hot to where I'm over here crying and I'm begging for milk. And it has that kick that I could tolerate. And being that everything is not hot, so I'm able to, because I ate a carrot and I ate some cabbage, and it didn't have the heat on it. So I'm like, okay, well, I might be able to do this if it's like this.
Now it's interesting because carrots are a little sweet and they don't hold the heat. To me, carrots don't hold the heat like cabbage does. Cabbage to me holds heat because I like a little red pepper flakes in my cabbage, and it holds a
Mhm.
little bit of heat to me.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, cabbage is a little sweet too. But carrots to me don't hold the heat like cabbage does.
No, it don't. It don't. Cause it's really got to sit up in there to get through that thick skin.
Yeah. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Bart Brownlee, how are
Well,
you?
I like a little tease of heat, just a tease, just a
It
minuscule.
depends on what I'm eating. Some things I like a lot more heat. Like I like Indian food, and Indian food
Mhm.
has a little heat to it.
Yeah,
That is,
it does.
and I like to. I go to the Indian market and get the Indian chili powder.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
Mhm.
like the chili powder you get at the grocery store. It don't have other spices in it. It is 100% pure Indian chili peppers powdered. And when I add that to stuff, it
Mm-hmm.
gives a good heat. But it's a some heat is interesting because some heats like burn your lips
Hey, heathen means. How
and
you
burn
Right.
your
doing?
tongue. Some
Right.
of them you get the heat in the back of your mouth and the back of your throat, and some of them burn all the way down. So it depends on the heat. I like the
Mm-hmm.
ones that kind of back of the throat heat more than the. I don't like the tip of the tongue heat at all,
Mm-mm.
Mm.
No, I don't
I,
like any burn. Now. I just don't
and
like
I
no burn.
definitely don't like the lips. I don't like the lip heat. That one.
I
Ugh.
don't. When I get to lip heats, I don't want it to last a long time.
Like
Yeah.
that doggone jalapeno we had in that drink.
Mm-hmm.
That had my it felt like it felt like a
Mm.
burn.
Yeah, it was burning.
Heathen
No,
means.
like burning, blistering. That's what it felt
Mm.
like on my lip. I don't
Yeah,
like
that
that.
was a Tabasco.
It was not Tabasco, it was a jalapeno.
Oh,
Heathen means says listening while eating dinner, so excuse her lip smacking.
Okay, I'm gonna eat
I
with you too.
look.
Hey, Huey, how you
I was
doing?
just,
I like
hey, Hillary
I like
Queen.
the more mouth feel and back of the throat feel heat
Oh, okay.
that
Okay.
it's more of a warming heat.
Oh,
And so it just depends
wait,
on it. Like if I'm eating a chili or a stew or something like that that's got some heat to it, yeah. And I like to add like the little like the heat of a ginger.
Mm-hmm.
That more extends the heat.
Mm.
Who are growing ginger, as a matter of fact? Speaking of ginger, anybody got some ginger in the ground and some turmeric and it's doing good so far, so good?
Yep.
You got some, Mona, right?
Yeah.
Do
One
Do
of
you
you
them
have
have
died. One of them died. My big
oh,
one that was real pretty.
yeah.
It was humongous.
yeah.
That storm came through here overnight. It went dead. You
That
know.
was your turmeric? Did you dig it up?
Yeah, I dug it up and wasn't nothing in there.
What?
Yeah, all that beauty. It wasn't nothing in there. I'm
I
like,
had
what
I
in the
had a
world?
piece of
Right.
ginger growing. It was doing really good. I went out there the other day and looked, and the top part of it, it was just a little one. The top part of it had turned brown. I was like, I don't know what happened.
God's desire for me says, yes, I am growing ginger. Okay.
I'm gonna
Okay.
try some more though.
Do you have, we have time to grow some more?
Uh-uh.
I grew so much ginger last year. I just didn't even try this year, but now I want to grow it. And I don't think I have enough time. I could grow
I
it
don't have
indoors,
time.
though. You say I do?
I do not.
Mike says, my wife and I taste tested various peppers all last summer in videos.
Yeah.
I can't see on here. Oh, I'm on my thing over here. So
Yeah, she
it
said
is.
it said, yeah, that's what it said.
Hey, Jen Reeves, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for coming over.
You missed
Thanks
when
for the
Jen and Anna
raid.
came in, they brought a raid with them.
Okay, I wasn't here. Remember?
I know, but I thought you was here.
No, I was not here. I was
No, she
gone.
wasn't here. She was MIA.
Jen
Yes, I
and Auntie
was.
came in and they raided
Oh,
us.
Mike says that his favorite was the Scotch bunny. Something wrong with you, Mike. Both of y'all. Something wrong.
Wow.
There's something wrong. Oh my God, no.
yeah. I spoke to Ivy before I left, but I didn't see Jen.
Oh. I've never had a Scotch bonnet, so I don't know.
Hey, Glamour Planner.
Hey, Robin.
Hey, Glamour Planner, how are you?
I forgot what I was gonna say now.
Hurtful. I bet it was hurtful. What's wrong with you? Didn't you read about those Scotch bonnets? Come on, dude.
Oh yeah, it's Scotch bonnet. Um,
It's a wonder he got a tongue.
He said it was his favorite.
He said it was hurtful.
I'm not sure what's hurtful. What's hurtful, Mike?
The heat.
It hurt. He said it makes beef stew amazing. Yeah, I bet it does. I never.
Oh.
No,
Yeah.
he said I was hurtful.
Oh.
For not having tried it. I've never tried Scotch bonnets.
Me either.
Hey, the educated natural.
I'm not scared. I've never grown them. I've never had them. I
may have some out there in my garden, I think.
Hey, 10.
So, hey, 10, how you doing?
I'm sure I got some in my garden. I'm growing all kinds of hot stuff that I don't eat, but I'm selling it and bartering with it. So,
y'all want to see what I harvest today?
Please.
What'd you harvest?
I don't know what this thing is.
You're not a real gardener if you don't lose your tag. If you know where everything is, you're not a real gardener.
I don't put tags on most of the stuff. I'm growing ginger.
I got critters out there that like to take stuff.
Oh, your critters are still in your tags.
My hydroponics. Plus 5 more seedlings in a pot.
Okay.
Okay,
Bob.
Okay. That's how you work them lights.
That's what I need to be doing is growing some in the house because.
Yeah, I may do. That's gonna make me do hydroponics this year. The fall and the winter, I'm gonna do my ginger and turmeric.
Oh, you have a unit, or you gonna build one?
I'm gonna have to get one. Now that's a tomato.
Nope.
A pepper. That's a pepper.
Yep.
That's a bell pepper.
Yep.
It's a baby red bell pepper.
It's a baby red bell pepper.
Uh-huh.
Are you sure?
That's what I should have used to cut up the cook with.
Glamour Planner says she just made the most delicious herbal tea. What did you put in it, Glamour Planner? Why aren't you up here telling us? Mona, she says that's nice.
Mona, did you send out the link?
Yes, I did. Yep, I did.
Now here is a trick to try it, says Mike. Okay, use the skin, no seeds, blend with honey. I don't know what the other word is. Uses barbecue sauce.
Uses barbecue sauce. Oh. That's a Scotch bonnet?
He said it looks like a mushroom pepper.
Huh. That's the Scotch bonnet, Mike? Huh. Use the skin, no seeds.
Look like mushroom pepper. Yeah. I wasn't for sure what that thing was.
Okay, so Glamour says she used ginger, basil, mint, and sorrel. Oh, that sounds good.
I have never put basil. I've never put basil in a tea.
Hi, Urban Gardening Chronicles.
And I need to because I grow basil.
Hey, UGC, how you doing?
Who is this? Hey, Urban, how you doing?
Thank you so much for coming. We appreciate you. Looks like a red cherry pepper. Did you grow some red cherry peppers?
Who was it?
I did. Because I like red cherry peppers. So that's why I was confused when I did to check it out and it said it was a bell pepper, and I'm like, okay, well, but I thought I did do the cherry peppers because I do like cherry peppers. It don't look like cherry pepper though.
Hey, Gulf Coast Granny.
Hey, Gulf Coast Granny.
Hey, Charlotte.
You get a whole lot. You get less heat if you use the skin only.
Right.
Now, Urban Gardening Chronicles said to put what did she say? Basil in your watermelon. Oh, I can't put.
Yeah, she puts basil in her watermelon juice when she juices it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
At least I think that's what I saw her do. When she was juicing watermelon.
So she juices it
I
and
need to
juices
do that
up the
tomorrow.
basil too, bits of basil pieces.
Basil in it. Yes.
Okay.
I need to do that tomorrow. I'm gonna do that tomorrow.
She juices a lot. Last year she put it did a I think it was last year I watched the video where she juiced up a bunch of watermelon.
Wow. So
Yeah,
her
Um
I'm always
watermelon's doing good then.
I
hmm?
was thinking about stopping.
I don't know if she grew them or not, because she in Canada.
Oh, okay.
But she
Yeah, it's
did
gonna be hard to grow watermelon there. It's cold.
So
yeah.
they have a short growing season there.
Yeah.
Very.
But look, just because it's a short don't mean you can't grow.
You right. You right. Cause folks is growing stuff. He.
Golf Course says, not sure how
he-
long I'll last tonight, but I'll keep you playing if I fall asleep. Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Not sure how long it lasts tonight, but I'll keep you playing if I fall asleep. You know what? Join the crowd, Gulf Coast Granny, because a lot of people do that. There's a lot of people that come on. They say, "Yeah, I was watching you, but I fell asleep. I left you running though, but
Yeah.
I couldn't stay
Um
up." That hey, it's okay.
So
We
Barb said she
survived it.
put lemon basil in her hibiscus
We do
tea.
it.
Do you make that?
okay.
That sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds real good.
I have both lemon and lime basil that I just recently
Vancouver Zone
started,
9 for real.
and they're looking good.
Canada
They
is
got
zone 9.
wow.
Vancouver. That's because that's
It
isn't
gets hot.
Vancouver.
It gets real hot, don't it?
Well, it just depends on where you are. Because they have influences.
Mm-hmm.
Canada is a huge
It's
country,
huge. Okay.
and so different parts of it are going to have different influences. So
Jim Reeves said, I do that. Fall asleep on lives. Okay.
I do too.
Mm-hmm. Look, I
I
did
have
that
fallen
one
asleep,
time, but I
woken
was on
up,
a
and a
panel
lot
with
is still
somebody and
going
fell
on.
asleep.
So, Mama, you got some company.
But somebody told us last night that we're not going to go that long tonight. I don't know who said it, but
Who
somebody
said that? Who said that? Who said? Tell me. Call the police on
Looks
them.
like a
Hey,
somebody
Casey
told
hey,
us
55.
you know what? It
that we were
could
not going.
be. You know what? Because I did drop a permit. Thank you, Casting 55. How you doing? How's it going?
Oh, you also pimento pepper.
It
Okay.
could be
Hey, Casey
pimento because I
55.
did drop a pimento. I did.
Um, Gulf Coast Granny, you said I put hibiscus simple syrup in my tea. I made sorrel syrup from Jamaican sorrel, which is
Yeah.
a hibiscus. Um, I made a simple syrup for my sorrel. Was it last year? And I used that to back sweeten some of my wine. It
Mm.
gives it a really nice flavor. When you make wine, the yeast will eat all the sugar. And so you end up with a very dry wine. But if you want it to be a sweet wine, you can back
I
sweeten it
know.
after the fact by adding
Yes,
sugar in
man.
after
I
it's
know.
finished processing. And
You
that's
got
what I
to
did. I
get
used the
some rest.
sorrel simple
Getting
syrup
better.
in
Good.
the
I'm glad.
wine. And it gave it such a nice flavor.
I
Did you
was
see
thinking
what
about
Bob Brownie
really.
said about her
Yeah.
the temperature, 45 degrees tonight?
Where are you, Barb?
She said 45 degrees tonight.
And
Y'all
don't
can
and five,
y'all
6.
can hit that hashtag weather in your zip and let us see what your weather is.
Exclamation point, not hashtag.
Oh,
Yeah.
exclamation point.
So Gulf
Yeah.
Coast says that she used sorrel.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, it's the same. It's uh yeah, that's what I use. Sorrel. Yeah.
So
There's
Healing Mills, you said in Southern California, your growth zone, I can't see what the end of it says. You said was 10. Uh-oh, did it disappear? So was 10.
who?
What did Healing says? I can't see and I can't bring it down.
Who?
What? What?
Healing Mills was talking about her growth zone was 10 10B, I think she said, and then they changed it to 11A with the heat from the summer. I agree with the change. It already didn't freeze, so I keep growing year round.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of the
Okay.
grow zones changed this year. I
Sure
think I
did.
was 8A. I think I'm now 8B.
I think I was 9A, now I'm 9B.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All those people who got the Rep Your Zone shirts that have on that they
But
had
up the
those on
street,
the,
they went down. They
now
went
they
to
got to
8B.
change. She said hers went from
Not sending the seeds
10B
yet.
to 11A.
Um,
Excuse me.
Weather, Fayetteville, temperature is 71 degrees. The wind is blowing from the north at 4 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 82%. That's in Fayetteville,
Fayetteville,
New
Fayetteville, what?
Jersey.
Georgia?
Fayetteville.
New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
No.
No?
Fayette, It's got to be. Guys, if I for me, you in North Carolina? Fayetteville, North Carolina, because New Jersey, she didn't get it right. Glamour Planner put in explanation point, weather, space, and then your zip code. Glamour Planner. I'm sorry. I
Oh,
think,
so that was God's desire.
yeah, I think it's God's desire for me
But,
because Glamour Planner didn't get it quite right.
oh,
So,
okay.
so I think that's Fayetteville, North Carolina. I'm like Fayetteville. What state, Fayetteville? That's the only thing I don't like about it because a
See,
lot of these places it could be Fayetteville, Arkansas, for all I know.
I'm remodeling my house. My seeds are behind construction materials. That's why I said I email you when I sent. Look, I was 9A. I just know it's hot as well. Mine did too. I was 7A to 7B. The zone don't change. It's still AA. North Carolina. She's in North
North
Carolina.
Carolina. Yeah, mine went from 7A to 7B. Who says my zone didn't change? Okay.
Cassandra.
South Fulton.
Yeah, she and I in the same area, so we didn't change.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But a lot of them did change
She's
this
up the street,
year.
round the corner from me.
Yeah, because my first frost is not until December 1st. Last year it did happen, but normally it don't.
I wish.
So we're gonna see what's gonna happen this year. But
I'll be right back.
I want to drop some seeds so bad. Ooh, my stomach, y'all. Oh,
It was like 86.
Wassoon. Who live in Wassoon? Clear with a temperature of 57 degrees. The wind is blowing from the north at 6 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 79%. And then we got weather in Burlington, conditions clear with a temperature of 61 degrees. The wind is blowing from northwest at 4 miles per hour, and current humidity is 63%.
It's 81 here. It feels like 86. Wind at 3 miles per hour, clear and miserable. Oh, clear and miserable. It feels good here. I ain't gonna lie. It feels really good here.
Weather for Salmon, partly cloudy with a temperature of 83 degrees. The wind is blowing from south at 4 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 66. Why don't you, Mom? Why don't what? What? It's going to be 90s Sunday to Wednesday. Ooh, my zone went from 7B to 7A, so it went down. Okay, I'm back.
Why don't you what?
I had to do a voiceover. I don't know.
Oh,
Normal conditions are clear with a temperature of 81
oh,
degrees. The wind is blowing from east at 9 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 72%. Weather in Minneapolis conditions are partly cloudy with a temperature of 69 degrees. The wind is blowing from the east southeast at 4 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 74%. On a brighter note, it was 70 at
that
6
part.
a.m. See, that's what I would like to have. It was burning up when I went outside.
Exactly.
It
Felt
was
like
very
winter. I
nice.
was like,
It was so
nice.
nice. But those mosquitoes. Oh man, speaking of mosquitoes, doggone, I done left my thing outside. I gotta go get it.
Your thermocell?
Yes.
Yeah. I need to get a refill. I've been putting off getting a refill on mine, and now I think I'm out of fuel. So I need to get a refill on it. Especially now because I spend more time outside. What happened to Miss Georgia Peachnut?
Mm-mm.
Let's see. YouTube. Weather for Palm Bay. Conditions are clear with a temperature of 77 degrees Fahrenheit. The wind is blowing from the south southwest at 7 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 87%. Ooh. Mona says she wants to drop some seeds. Oh, yeah. She will. She will drop some seeds. I need to drop some more brassicas. And I want to go ahead and get started another some stuff inside. I was gonna do today. I was gonna take some cuttings off of my tomato, the cherry tomato that I've got growing inside. I think it's a geranium kiss. I'm almost certain it's a geranium kiss. Um, but I want to take some cuttings off of it because the plant's getting pretty big, and I'm probably gonna cut it down. Um, Mike's car. What is the plan in depth for these scenes? Right, I think that plan should you wait until February. Serena, you should Google that. Your plan in depth for your seeds. You should Google it because um yeah. And check your farmer's almanac too. That's another good source of information for plan in depth. Um, but most of the time it is the width of the seed. So if your seed is this big, then you plant it that far deep. So if your
I
seed
thought
is
she was a garden master.
gardener, yeah,
She should know those things already. She should be telling us.
yeah, that part.
Okay.
Uh, but yeah, you can always Google it. That's one thing you can Google. The planting depth of the seeds, days to germination of the seed, and days to harvest from germination. You can Google that information when people send you seeds.
Uh-oh. Golf Course
Sometimes
Granny said she had to talk with them chickens.
sometimes they and when it's best to plant. Your farmer's almanac will tell you when it's best to plant for sure. That is a great resource to use.
I want to drop some seeds today, but it was just so hot.
Well, I wonder if you guys did you guys have some cool temperature last week?
Huh?
Did you guys get some cooler temperature last week?
Nope. I
Oh,
ain't see no cool temperature.
not cool, but cooler.
Nope. It's still in the hundreds around here. It's still in the 90s around here. Feeling like 100. That's why I ain't done nothing. I had to go and move some more of my stuff today. I went out there, my one soursop that made it was laying over. I'm like, but it wasn't like that yesterday, but it was like
Oh,
that today. So I moved it. So hopefully it's gonna be okay. But
yeah.
my squash seeds is coming up.
Which squash you planted?
That candy roaster.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't remember Mona from one day to the next. You know, I slept since then twice.
Mm-hmm. But as soon as I dropped it, as soon as I got it,
Yeah.
because I want to, try and catch it.
Oh, you good. They grow fast. They produce. It
All these
produced.
doggone squash bugs ain't no joke over here.
Girl, I got squash bugs like a lot.
You can
Um,
also check the extension
but
office and
for some reason, I think those cowpeas are a trap.
oh,
Because I see squash bugs all over them, but I don't see squash bugs on my squash.
okay.
I've been using all the things out there too. So girl, and those leaf footed beetles,
I think that's what I got.
they are like, aren't they like orange when they're little?
I
Yes,
think so.
yes,
Mm-hmm.
I
yes,
had like 8 of them on one bean,
yeah.
and I was like,
Remember, that's what was all over my mulberry bush.
sprinkle, 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 sprinkle. Yes, I did.
Y'all have some
Need
popcorn.
to go on and do that kaolin clay spray.
Anybody want popcorn? Okay.
Not
I'm eating.
today. I
I'm
wish
eating
I
my
could, but that ain't gonna
my
be a good
favorite
thing for me
snack,
now.
Mona.
Maybe you talk
Oh, bacon.
go out to that
That's
sauce.
good.
I've been asking to hold on and don't be being all extra. You know, I'm hoping because I was looking at 18 of them is dried up. Leaves is dried up. The stem is standing up, looking black.
What's dried up?
Them sour sop that
More
I
salt.
um transplanted, all of them, 18 of them.
Yeah.
Mm.
You can also check with your extension office.
Let me
Um,
look here.
that's probably who taught your master gardener class. The extension office, and I think that's who does that.
Yeah, I want some butter pecan ice cream. Can you send it through? Send
I
it
know
on.
I don't want no ice cream right now.
Mm.
Gulf Coast friend. Yeah, those leaf footed beetles are a menace. I
Might want
usually get
popcorn
them
and
on
bacon.
my. They usually show
I
up
want
on my
to start.
goldenrod and my Jamaican sorrel. But this year they are on those beans. I think those on those cowpeas. I think they're a trap crop. And I'm like, I'm all for it because
Might want some of your
Oh, that's
bacon.
good. My sugar apple is doing good, but I had to move that too because the leaves are starting to look funny. So I moved them into the shade as well.
Mike, that bacon is my favorite snack.
Bob Browning said she brought more rainbow Swiss chard and top crop green beans today. Okay.
I might drop some Swiss chard. I've never been successful in growing it. I have no idea what it tastes
I'm
like.
gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep trying. But that doggone sweet potato leaves was so good yesterday. I was looking at my sweet potato leaves. I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna have no sweet potatoes because I'm gonna end up eating all this the way I like greens. And I'm like, okay, so I know when I can't grow my greens, I can eat the sweet potato leaves until my greens come up, and I'll
A
be
lot
set.
of places grow sweet potatoes just for the leaves.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm probably gonna end up doing.
Well, why don't you just add some more nitrogen to it? It'll grow some more leaves.
Yep,
Some
Add more
more
like
what?
nitrogen. Huh?
Add some what?
Add
nitrogen.
more nitrogen. And you'll
Oh,
get the leaves.
girl, if you seen this big old bush, you would pop me upside my head talking about some more leaves.
Well, you say you ain't
Um,
gonna have enough.
Who
Mike
said
said,
I
"I want
need?
popcorn and bacon." Okay, Anyone want some butter pecan ice cream? No, thank you.
I was strangling now. Okay, choking.
I don't like butter pecan ice cream. I like butter
I love
almond.
it. I love it. Mm-mm.
Me too. I grew up on butter pecan ice cream.
I think it's because I don't like roasted pecans that much. I like mine
Excuse
pretty
me.
much not roasted.
And I love those pralines and cream. Oh my god.
Mmm. Pralines and cream is so good.
Yes,
No,
it
I
is.
like pralines and cream. I don't know what it is. You know what? I don't know what it is.
Yeah. What's wrong with you?
I just like fresh pecans. Honestly, I love fresh pecans, and I will eat my weight in them if I can get them. And I'm real particular about them. I will not buy pecans in the store at all, like when they come in the bags and stuff like that. I do not want those things. They're nasty. They're rancid. I don't want
Say it was nasty.
them.
Uh-oh.
But there's a pecan orchard outside of town. I go out there in season, and I usually get about 10 pounds, and I will eat them all. Just or I'll pop them in the freezer, and I just like to grab a handful out the freezer and eat them.
Now, don't you have a pecan tree?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Oh, okay.
What made you think
Mom,
I
you
have
have a
one?
pecan tree? I don't know why I thought you had a pecan tree.
I when I lived in South Carolina, I had several in my yard, and I'll never have one. Pecan trees are self pruning. You know what that means? They drop limbs all the time.
Mm.
And I just when I had one in my yard, it was a mess. Every time the wind blew, a limb fell. And I mean, it could blow like at 1 mile per hour, and a limb would fall.
Mm.
You ever dealing with that? And it was close to the house, and so yeah. I guess if I had a lot of land where I could have it way back, where it's
Mm-hmm.
not a threat to my house, yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah,
So, Cassandra, you said if your yard was big enough, you have a pecan tree.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, them pecan trees, they get humongous.
yeah. They get
Don't the
pretty
roots
big.
don't the roots go up in pots and stuff?
They get
They
pretty
do.
big.
They do what? Yeah,
Yeah,
they
and
do
the
what?
roots do come. The roots are pretty surface level. They have a lot of big surface roots.
Fallen
Um,
branches from
my
trees.
neighbor has
Oh,
that might be
that's
what you're thinking about. My neighbor has a black walnut tree.
mm.
That's what
I
you
think I
said.
showed
Yeah.
it in one of my videos. It's huge.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's like catty corner over on the backside of my yard. I don't know. I gotta find out if they actually even do anything with those walnuts because I do like black walnuts. The neighbor who used to live there before, she did not, and we would just go pick them up every year.
Mm.
So, Golf Course Granny said, I barbecue with the fallen leaves off my neighbor's pecan tree. Okay.
Yep.
So, they have a purpose.
Yeah. But yeah, they're I call them self pruning because they drop limbs all the time, and that's not a good thing for
So,
me.
your dad has 6 pecan trees on his property in Georgia, but they're not producing yet because they're only 3 years old.
Yeah, so,
Okay.
okay. And that's another thing too. We used to have one at my house when I was growing up. It was a finicky tree. It didn't produce. I don't know what was wrong with it, but it didn't produce very often. Sometimes it would produce, but most of the time it didn't. And
You
I
have
don't
a
know.
huge,
I
you
don't know
have a
why. I mean, I was a kid, so I don't know why.
Mike. You say you have a huge cat on your step right now. Cassandra
Yeah,
says
you
she
got
loves fresh pecans, but don't care much for store bought either.
Oh no, the store bought ones are not good. They're old and they taste old. If you know what a fresh pecan tastes like, and then you
you want nothing
get them from
else.
the store, you will go, you will stop.
Mm.
I grew up on fresh pecan. Our people's pecan trees. We didn't have one, but you need them to bake with, and you don't have the ability to. What happened?
I won't use them for cooking either. If they're not fresh this year's pecan. What had happened was when you get them from people, like if people have trees and you get them from them,
Mm-hmm.
if you put them in the freezer, they stay um
Fresh.
they stay they taste fresh. They don't go rancid. But oils and pecans will go rancid fairly quickly otherwise. And so I just I don't want it because it just has that taste. But that's me. Y'all know I'm a picky eater.
Mm-mm. Well, you spoiled.
Yeah, she
I
kind of spoiled.
It's
Yeah,
funny. I'm a
spoiled.
picky eater, but I'm a adventurous eater as well.
Mm-hmm.
But I like what I like.
She says she a adventurous eater, but she's picky.
I am picky.
Don't eat that. But
Sounds
that
like
means
me.
you tried it. If you're not gonna eat it, you tried it. You're the type that you know that you don't like it
If
because you
I
tried.
well, yeah, I'm adventurous. But see, I'm not hungry. That's the other thing. I'm not hungry. When I get hungry enough, I'll eat it.
Mm.
Because when you're hungry, you eat what's available.
Mm.
Yeah, God's desire for me. Pecans around Christmas. I mean, around Christmas time, you always got pecans
They're
and
fresh.
peppermint.
They're still fresh that time of year.
And
Because
peppermint.
they're just now getting, it's just now getting into the season. They get ripe in the fall, and they're still relatively fresh around Christmas time, and so that's when you would have um, their availability. But if you're doing something with them, during the late spring or early summer, those are old. I don't want none of them.
You're right. I don't want them either. I don't want them in my yard. I don't want no nuts in my yard.
Uh,
You
I
don't
need
want
to
the
make.
nuts in your yard.
Nope. Nope.
You got a no trespassing sign that says no nuts in my
They
yard.
already tried to put them in my yard. I had to go through and get them out.
Really?
Yep, them damn squirrels was trying to
Oh,
plant nuts in my yard.
I got some squirrels that's planting trees in my yard, and they don't ever plant them where I want them to be. So I'm forever transplanting stuff.
Well, one planted one in a pot, and I took it because it had rooted up through, well, it had germinated through the seed. And I said, "Is this a
Last
pecan?"
week,
I stuck it in a bigger pot, and it's out there growing now.
All right.
I wonder if I should drop some here in the house.
Mike said, "I guess I can't come visit because I'm a nut. Because
Who
I'm
did
nut."
you?
Oh
Who did you?
no, that's not. I wasn't talking about that kind of nut.
That's what I said. You got no trespassing sign that says no nuts in my
Thank
yard.
you very much. I was talking. Mm,
Oh.
Glamour Planner said she dropped more Swiss chard last week. Good.
Who did you just speak to, Mona?
huh?
Who did you just speak to?
I didn't speak to nobody.
Oh, I thought you spoke to somebody. I was like, I don't see nobody. Who she speak to?
He said they tried to plant some walnut trees in his yard this spring.
Oh
I
wow.
got
I think he said your
something.
yard. I can't tell what that last word is.
I got something. He said, "LOL." I've got something that they planted over there. I finally cut down. I was gonna air layer, and I said, you know what? I'm just gonna cut it down because,
I almost air layered today. I said
but
no. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until it cools off a little bit.
you don't
But
want
I
to
was
wait too late because you don't want to do it when it's dormant. Well, you're doing citrus, so it doesn't matter.
I was going to say because they still green.
Girl, do you know how good the the blossoms on the kumquat smell?
Gorgeous.
Yes.
They
Gorgeous.
smell so good. I was out there today, and I was like, I wonder what these smell like, because I mean I don't get that close to it because the bees are all over it. And I was like, man, these things smell good.
Yep, that's why
I
they all use.
almost want to
So
harvest.
can you imagine my tree? When my tree was
Yeah, you
blooming,
mother
all
tree.
the blooms, bees was everywhere.
Mm.
I almost want to try to harvest some and
I'm not really sour right now.
see if I can extract the fragrance in an oil,
Mm.
or maybe yeah, in an oil or in an alcohol. I don't know if I can. You know, some fragrances you can't really extract.
Mm-mm.
But that would be so nice to have an oil with that fragrance that you could, scent things with.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I think I'm
Glamour
gonna
Plan, I
do
got a
that
question for you.
first.
No, not yeah. Somebody on here asked for some poke seeds,
Some who?
poke salad seeds.
Hey, Miss Patty, how you doing?
Hey, Miss
Okay,
Patty, I don't
Crusin,
remember. I don't remember who it was. Does anybody remember who it was?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I don't know what that post salad look like, so I ain't messing with that stuff.
was that tonight?
I got some poke salad growing out there. I thought I showed y'all on the video. But anyway, I got some growing out there, and it's going. It's the berries are about to turn right on it.
Mm.
I left it out there because somebody said, "Could you send me some seeds?" But I forgot who it was. I wish they would email me, whoever it was. If it was you, email me, because I'm gonna try to collect seeds. I don't know nothing about collecting poke salad seeds. I don't eat it. I don't deal with it. It grows everywhere. Um, but I decided to let that spot where it was go see, so I could collect some seeds. So if anybody asks for them, I can say I got some. Patty's Kitchen, Garden, and more, and more, and more, and more, and more, and more.
Yes, these and more. She be out there walking, taking them walks and stuff. She take us with her too. Get out here and walk.
Now,
Yeah.
here we go, you guys.
Cooking
Huh?
up some
I have to
delicious
say something
food.
about this.
Well,
Uh-oh.
So I don't know if you guys saw this or not.
uh-uh.
Farmers didn't know their land was contaminated with PFAS. Now they're suing. Some states are ordering
With
farms
what?
PFAS.
PFAS.
Now they are suing. Some states are ordering farms to stop selling their products after testing positive for the forever chemicals.
Mm.
So here we go as to why you need to continue growing your own food. They
Polyfluoroalkyl substances, a diverse group of thousands of chemicals in hundreds of types of products, can enter the food supply through plants and animals grown, raised, or processed in contaminated areas.
So here we go with some more issues with our food because they're asking a lot of the farmers to stop selling their food because it's contaminated.
Yeah, because they want to sell it. They losing money.
If you
Mhm.
want to corral people, and I keep saying that in a certain area, you set it up. If you create the issue, then you want to offer the solution.
Sounds
So
like sounds like the pharmaceutical industry.
yeah, of course it does. This guy says that he was blindsided when he was ordered to cease all sales and operations in January after a state testing found elevated levels of forever chemicals in his meat.
Mm. Mm.
Then, 2.5 years later, and no soil recommendation options, he's still barred from selling his farm products. So that hurts him and it hurts the
Mm.
consumer.
Actually, that puts you out of business and
Yep,
it bankrupts
Mm-hmm.
your farm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
yep. All the money I had saved, the equipment I own, the land that I had for retirement, I've got none of that now.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he said. He and his family are not alone in finding their land and crops contaminated with forever chemicals or PFAS in the United States. It's difficult to say how widespread this problem is due to testing limitations, but estimates from the Environmental Working Group suggest these harmful chemicals could be polluting nearly 20 million acres of cropland, more than 20% of U.S. farmland. Isn't that sad?
What state was that in? That one guy.
Uh,
Did it say?
at the top, it didn't say, but here they said some farmers are recently learning about contamination to their land as states
That's what they're
like
trying to do.
Maine and Michigan began to expand testings for the chemicals. But with
Who?
Maine,
Maine and
Michigan,
Michigan. Okay.
hmm I'm trying to see if they list. I'm just skipping through everything right now. Maine is one of them. Michigan. Let me see if I can find a listing of their list of states. They're just talking about Michigan and Maine right now.
Mm-hmm.
After this comes out, it's going to come out. Other states will be named. That's how they do. That's all they're speaking of right now is Maine and Michigan. But
Mm-hmm.
I just think it's sad because they didn't know that their soil was contaminated. Now they're. I mean, these people out of money.
Right.
Not only like that's effectively taking their land.
Hmm. Right. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I was just kind of skimming through. I'm sure there are other states that has been affected, but they're not listing them now. But this is just a trend for you to look out for. If there's hundreds of farmers who's being affected, then there's food that you cannot get from the grocery store uh, by way of farmers and subject to you possibly to more, was it genetically modified food
Yeah.
or whatever they want to feed you. I'm gonna drop some more seeds tonight.
Homestead Heart was
Every time I see
poisoned
something like this, I
eating
drop seeds.
watermelon that came from a farmer. Oh, in Georgia. I was looking at that. That's
Homestead
where it
Heart was
came
what?
from.
What's that?
Homestead Heart was poisoned by eating watermelon that came from a farmer in Georgia.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I gotta show you the stack of crochet pumpkins I made for my
Oh,
daughter.
okay.
And I email you. Yes, that's Sips and Some Soul and More at gmail.com.
At gmail.com. I think I can put it up there.
I was great say I was good. Look, there you go. Faster than me.
Mike
But I
says the
was
sprays the
there.
chemical companies were loaded with these chemicals. Yes.
Well, and that's what I was thinking that the very thing that causes it was probably the things that the practices that was done. But I don't know. I have to go back and look more into it.
I'm making a scarf. Hey, Scott.
Hey,
Rambling with the
Scott,
Brooms. How
Rambling
you
with the
doing?
Brooms.
Hey, stop.
Hey,
How
give me
you
a minute.
doing?
I want to send you a
Rambling with the Brooms.
you don't want. Okay.
Rambling with the Brooms. Where you at, Scott?
I'm making a scarf.
Are you at home or you on the road? Or you on the high seas? Pretty and colorful. Living the dream. I'm about to get back on the road again, y'all.
Where are you going?
Um, Once it starts to cool off, I want to go up to the mountains and
Ooh,
go camping. Kind of camping, but not really camping, more like glamping camping.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because I'm too old to do real camping. Um, but yeah, once it starts cooling down, I might go up to Helen for Oktoberfest.
Helen, Georgia.
Yeah, have you ever been to Oktoberfest?
I've been to Helen, Georgia, but I didn't go not to Scott. I mean,
Not during Oktoberfest. Oh, it's nice during Oktoberfest. It's a lot of people, but it's nice. You know, they have all the shops and everything all decked out, and they have all of the, all the stuff. And so that's kind of cool. But I like it up there. I like to go. I haven't been in a few years. Um, there was a YouTube meetup at Helen, an annual YouTube meetup at Helen. Was it the Cruisers? I don't remember. I can't
oh
remember who it
really?
was. Was it Cruisers? I think it was Cruisers from the cruising community that would meet up at Helen, Georgia.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
but it's nice. It's really nice um, up there. But I also want to go to up to Tennessee. I think I might go to Gatlinburg for a weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Hey, Knox, the best gamer.
the best
How you
gamer.
doing?
hey, Knox. Hey, how you doing, Knox?
That is so funny. The I said Gatlinburg, and it's funny because there's a massage therapist named Knox.
Cruise is
Knox, Knox, not Knots, from Gatlin, from the Knoxville area. That yeah,
I
Knox, when
need to pay
it
for
came
my
up at the same time. But anyway,
years.
yeah, I want to go to Gatlinburg. I haven't been there. We haven't been to Gatlinburg in a while, and so I want to go to Gatlinburg. I haven't been up there, and maybe spend a weekend. It's just pretty up there, and then in the fall of the year is beautiful in the mountains. And I love Tennessee. I love the Tennessee mountains. So, oh yes, but yeah, I'm getting ready to get back on the road because I can't stay home all the time. I stay home too much. I
Okay.
know. Not this year. This year I've been on the road a lot, but yeah.
Mike says makes more sense going to Alaska. Going to Alaska then.
Mike, I am going to Alaska.
Right. I want to have mine paid off before this year is out.
I am. Final payment is April 25th. Anybody who wants to go to Alaska, um,
Next year
next year,
in
2025.
August,
yeah, in August,
we
y'all,
going
we're going. So y'all want to go? You
and
know,
come hang out with us for a week.
yeah.
The hands yellow, red, heart red, hands yellow, heart red. Okay. I'm like, what is that?
It's an emoji that you can't really see on this side.
Oh,
Actually, you can
okay.
see it right there. The red heart with the hands.
With
Yeah.
the blue hands.
Yeah. Who is sending me messages?
Hey, Gigi.
Hey, GT.
Hey, GT
Somebody
Talking
Junior.
about
Hey.
Alaska the Great.
so to email you. They want some seeds. So that part.
Who wants some seeds?
I don't know. She wanted to know who was emailing her.
Oh, somebody's
Alaska
emailing me?
the Great. Yeah, we're gonna come see you, GT. Okay. I sent it. Oh, you did? You sent it to me? I
It
think you
would be.
sent
We
it
are
to
not going to be near where. Oh.
I think you sent it to Felicia.
Who is Auntie Gigi? Nobody didn't say. No, I didn't get anything. This is family.
Oh, there it is. Oh, that's cute. Can I show everybody? Is it okay?
What was I looking for? I'm looking for something and I can't find it. Okay.
Ramblin says, I can't wait to see all my southern ladies. All right.
Ah, yeah, because he's from Canada. He's in
Oh,
Canada.
really? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. So I got to go get my passport next month for sure. I've been
She
putting it
says
off
yes, Mona.
3 months now.
Doc Close says yes.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Look, y'all.
Oh, wow, that is so cute.
Oh, pretty. I might
That
have to
is
make a
nice.
pumpkin.
And that's so crazy because I was looking at these colors that I'm doing right now, and I was thinking about crocheting a pumpkin.
Cassandra
Cassandra,
says she'd love to go on an Alaskan cruise next August. Seems like a good time.
Cassandra South Fulton. All of the details are on.
Seems like a good time. Come on, girl.
All of the details are on Scott's channel. And he's got stuff set up specifically for that, rambling with the brooms. But I also have a couple of live streams that have all of the information in it. I will put the information in the description box of this live stream on my channel.
Thanks, ladies.
If you are interested in it, there is a particular phone number and a particular agent you have to call in order to get the group that we're in. But I'll put all of that in the description box of this live stream. If you're interested in it. So anybody, if you're interested.
I'm pretty sure y'all are not visiting Anchorage when y'all come to Alaska.
Unfortunately, no. We'll be, but we'll be a whole lot closer to you than we are now.
Yeah, Cassandra, that'd be good if you go.
Yeah. Like I said, I will put all of the information in the description of this live stream. I'm trying to
It's
think.
gonna be fun. We're gonna sit back and chill and have a good time. Ain't that right, Andale?
And Dale's gonna be there.
Huh?
And they are going to Alaska.
Yep. Scott's gonna be there.
Y'all closer. How many parts will y'all see?
Huh?
It's hold on a second and I'll tell you.
Anchorage conditions are partly cloudy with a temperature of 60 degrees. The winds is blowing from the west at 6 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 53%.
Casey says that's a trip with Joe.
A little chilly in October, but it's not going to be too cold. How many ports will y'all see? I think it's 5.
Juneau, Skagway, Glacier Bay, Ketchikan, Victoria, British Columbia.
Yes, Cassins 55. It's the same trip with Joe. Garden State Garden gonna be on the same boat with us.
Yep.
Oh man, look, y'all need to. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good time.
Hey, Nifty.
Good time.
So yeah, those are the ports. We leave from Seattle, Washington.
Thanks for coming in, Nifty.
Hey, Nifty.
Hey, Nifty.
Oh, I hate him in the heavens.
How you doing, Nifty?
Oh, and Dale is your dancing buddy, Cassandra.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and they'll be getting it, baby.
And they'll be coming up with these dances every time we go somewhere, and they'll be having these dances.
Mm-mm.
And she was, yeah, and then she be making you dance with her.
Yes.
She
Video
bring that she's like, we're gonna do this dance, and she'll send you a video and like learn it.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, yeah. And then she says, she brings the music.
Really?
Yep, she brings the music. And
I
then
see it, man. Look at you.
and yeah, right, that part. And then she be making you dance. I'm just saying.
Hey, Zach. Good
Hey,
to
Zach.
see you.
Thanks
I'm
for
just
coming.
saying she makes you dance.
Good night, official Jamia. Thank you for coming in.
Good night, Jamia.
Good night, Jamie.
Sorry I messed your name up.
It's
Jamia.
okay. I call her
It's
that all
just
the time.
like Jamie with the L on the end.
Right. That's how I had to learn it.
Yeah,
Because I was saying
Jamie.
the same thing. Jamia.
Well, there's somebody in the community who says it wrong all the time.
Oh, all the time.
Is it me?
No. It's Jay. And and he got everybody else saying it wrong too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we leave from Seattle and we go to Juneau, Skagway, Glacier Bay, Ketchikan, Victoria, British Columbia, and then back to Seattle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
And
need to go get on a train ride or something somewhere.
they got some stuff going on. I don't think I can put it all in here, but let me put this part in here. I don't think I can put it all in here, so I'm just gonna put
Lynette said, did you say Andale?
yes, and Dale.
Yeah, and Dale is a party animal, man. Look,
Ramblin say,
I just heard party. Yup. Yup.
Okay, I'm gonna try this.
Dale love the party. She be up on that dance. She be first one on that dance floor.
Mm-mm.
Yes, she is. She be had us. What was that dance we were doing? Oh my mama, oh my hood. I look fly. I look good. That one. She had us doing that dance. And the last thing I went to with her, I was like, okay, and then she had us doing walk, 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 walk. That one.
Oh my
She had
goodness.
y'all doing the walk. Oh my God.
She had us dancing. Yep. Anyways. So
Cassandra said she don't get tired either.
Huh?
Cassandra said she doesn't get tired of dancing.
Cassandra, that's the information. Terry is amazingly easy to work with. Yes, he is. Just tell him that it's the cruise with
Terry is amazing. So
with
easy to
Scott Broom.
Terry, it's Laura, because I've been dealing with Laura, and she's really like nice too.
With Scott Broom and with Jesse, whatever Jesse's last name is. Scott and Jesse.
Y'all works by Lydia High.
Hey, Lydia.
Lydia.
Thanks for coming on board.
She said coming on board.
We on the cruise.
We headed on the cruise. This Peachnut, you gonna go with us on the cruise?
It all depends.
Not until next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you still have to you have until April.
To pay for it.
I have to see how my life is working.
I'm doing.
And my
And there
children, I have to look after.
every song, and she has rhythm. Yes, she do.
That's right. She does. And she does not get tired. And be dancing. I'm like, okay, we can stop now. And be dancing. I'm dancing. I'm like, yeah, we can stop now. And she's keeping on going. I'm like, how long is this gonna go? And I'm like, okay, now I'm gonna have to sit down. And she's still going. I'm like, doggone
Well, I know my heart can't take it, so I ain't even gonna try.
it.
You just do a little cool step, just cool. Don't move, not too much energy. Just a little
She don't
cool.
be doing hard dances. I mean, they're just, it's not hard really.
That's why I'm trying to get enough wind now. If I work up all the wind now, I should be ready by then.
Yeah, just a little movement, slight movement.
Mm-hmm.
You get a drama song, just play a little something for the people.
Yeah. Just a little something, something.
Yeah, you just sit here and just do a little smooth, smooth. You know, you don't have to get up
Mhm.
and just really go hard, hard.
Oh, I'm not.
So we've been going for 1 hour and 40 minutes.
Uh-oh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
somebody.
I'm just saying.
y'all, it's hard to believe that she has arthritis. Really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
No, actually, it's not hard to believe it because you know what? When you have chronic pain, it don't matter if you do something or don't do it. You're gonna hurt whether you do something or whether you don't do anything. So you can sit down and do nothing and you still gonna hurt, or you can get up and dance and you still gonna hurt. So what you gonna do? You might as
Get
well
up
get
and
up and
dance
dance and enjoy.
and enjoy it. Right.
Enjoy it for a minute,
Look,
knowing that
look.
Mike is
because
good.
it
We put that a 19-minute warning, so we're going out at 2 o'clock, you guys.
Mike, who said you get to control the clock? Wait a minute, who put you in charge? That's what I want to know.
Mike said he runs this.
Oh,
Look,
okay. I'm good. I'm good. I was just asking for a friend.
look.
For a
Mike
friend,
said he runs this over here.
Yeah,
Look,
for a friend. He
Mike
says,
said, I'm the boss. Did you see that?
oh, yeah, right already. I got you. I got you. I got you.
Everybody, type in what you're growing now for the fall. Just type in everything you're growing before somebody get trigger finger.
Mike said I'm the boss.
That's exactly right, Felicia. Live while you can. Yes, I agree
Exactly.
with that. Mm-hmm.
I'm here for it, baby.
GT Junior says he asked. I didn't see no question mark, GT. Did he put a question mark up there?
He did. Yeah, he did put a question mark.
Oh, he did.
When he
I
said
didn't see it.
19-minute warning, yeah, he did put a question mark after
Oh, okay.
it.
What you
GT said,
talking about?
please don't leave yet. He always does that. Oh,
Okay, Scott, really? You growing snow for the fall? Seriously?
No.
He's in
What y'all
Canada.
doing?
He's in Canada, so yeah, that part.
yeah, okay. Well, that makes sense.
But
GT
yeah.
said he's growing some Swiss chard. Okay. He's
I'm gonna
already up.
Is that what it
put
is?
this card out there and see
Okay,
if I
that
can
means I
get
need to
some.
go and drop my Swiss chart, right?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm
Going
trying
And
to get
while the weather's good.
something in the house.
and I'm gonna try to grow some celery
Yeah. I
because I
went to the
ain't never been able to grow celery.
I went to
Not
the Big Pot store. The reason why I asked is because I went to the Big Pot store, I think it was Saturday. There is nothing there but some herbs. No vegetables are there. Usually they have some fall vegetables out.
What?
Nothing is at the Big Pot store. Nothing.
We got plenty of fruit and vegetables.
Really? At your
But
Big Pot
you in
store?
Texas,
Yeah.
you got 5 more months of growing.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Nothing here in where I am. They have
Well,
one
we get
rack
a lot
out
of
that's
our
so skinny.
produce from Mexico.
Yeah, that's true. I grew 0 celery this year. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try again. Swiss chard. I'm gonna try again. Um, I've only grown celery from store-bought celery. I've grown from store-bought celery multiple times. Um, but I've
Nevin
never
said
grown.
he can't plant without a greenhouse. I understand.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I done built me a greenhouse and put it in my house.
and put it
I
in
was
your
thinking
house.
about putting one in my garage.
Put a
Um,
greenhouse in your house.
Yep.
a grow
Because
tent
it's so hot outside.
or inside
It's
grow
really
tent.
hot outside. And I know I keep my house cold. So with them heating pads in there, it'll give it the temperature everything needs inside. So
Mm-hmm.
everything can grow like it need to grow.
Who was it? Grow Hudson has a grow tent inside. It's not a greenhouse. Hers is a grow tent inside.
I
Um,
got one of those too.
and I thought about doing a grow tent inside, but what I do is I keep the room that I have my hydroponics in. I keep the vent closed, well, partially
Mm-hmm.
closed, so it's warmer in there than the rest of
Mhm.
my house.
Okay.
Um, Probably be about maybe about 5 degrees. It's not hot in there, but it's probably closer to 80 degrees than it is to 75 in
Mm.
there.
Mike
And
says he thinks GWH has two.
yeah, indoor ones. Yeah, I know she has one for sure.
Good night,
He's up to his
Rambling.
old man. Good night, Scott.
Good night, Scott. Thanks for coming
Thanks for
in.
coming through.
I'm gonna get one probably in October. I'll be calling folks up to see how to work this thing. And I think I'll set up in here on my dining room table. I don't want a whole bunch of stuff that you got to have a whole bunch of contraptions for. I just want something simple. So y'all need to help me be simple and grow one or two, maybe. Well, I don't know. Some of them you can grow what about up to about how many? How many things can you grow at one time?
You're talking about the hydroponic?
Yeah.
It depends on how big the thing is. If you're growing like tomatoes or peppers, probably only one or two.
One.
One or two. It's true. I mean, they do. They don't have the capacity to grow much more than that because it only has a gallon of water in it, and literally with one tomato plant, a gallon of water. I'm putting water in it every other day.
Yeah, you're gonna
Mm.
need a 5-gallon jug bucket to what?
Uh-uh.
Girl,
What?
Where you
what you
been?
doing? What are you doing?
Where
She
you
pulling a
been?
GT Junior. She pulling a GT Junior.
Yeah, and it depends on the size of the unit.
So let me
That you
ask you a question.
I
Hey,
be
Wall.
busy.
how do
Hi,
you what?
baby. I thought you was sleeping.
I did too. I did too.
You in the basement, weren't
No, no, I'm not
you?
asleep tonight.
You in the bushes.
Yeah.
She was in the bushes.
Let me ask y'all a question. So if you start something in the hydroponic and decide you want to take it out and put it in some soil, how much of a problem is that? Is it
Girl,
successful?
all my stuff died except for
Okay.
them
Some people have really good luck with
locusts.
that, and other people don't. It just depends. Um, it really
What is that?
depends.
First
Is
of
that the
all, you going from a chemical water on a
right?
constant
Yep.
into soil with is dry, no chemicals. So what you have to do is when you transfer from the hydroponic into the soil, that soil got to be extra moist. It's got to stay
Mm-hmm.
moist for a while and slowly but surely get the dryness that soil do. Because what happened with me was when I
Hey,
went
Dale.
from hydroponic to soil, I end up leaving going on a cruise. When I came back,
Oh
everything
my
was
dang
good.
though, GT.
Now,
Oh, okay.
now Mona had a hydroponic unit that had a seed starter. So it was designed for starting seeds, not for growing stuff till they produce,
It could
but
do
simply for
either
starting.
or. It could do
Right, but
either
the
or.
seed starter is tiny. It's for starting
Right,
stuff.
right,
And so you're
right.
gonna
And
have
that
to either
doggone
transplant it out of
tomato
that into another
just took
hydroponic
on
or
life out of
into soil.
everybody.
So that's one way. If you just have the regular hydroponic that is designed for growing stuff to produce, you still are going to have that transition period. So God's desire for me, yeah, Mona used the seed starter deck on that. I have not used the seed starter deck. What I have done is I have started stuff in hydroponics and then taken cuttings off of those and transplant the cuttings outside and had
Oh,
success with that. I have not taken the whole root out and had success. I've taken it out and I did not have success with that.
Mike, you making fun of me using the seed starting deck?
No, he's just saying well, whatever.
I almost killed it because I poured the whole bottle of solution in there.
now Cassandra said hers stopped working, and somebody else's video I was watching said theirs stopped working. I think they had two. What makes them stop working after you don't purchase them? They just what is
I
up
mean,
with it?
it's an electric device. So
Yeah, mine stopped working.
the motor can burn out, the wiring can get messed up, it could just get old. I've got mine is the older model. I bought it used off of Facebook Marketplace.
Mhm.
And the people I bought it from were military. They were TDY, and they have a weight limit, and so they were getting rid of.
Oh,
And so I got a really good deal on it, but it works fine.
Now,
I shouldn't say
mine
okay.
was new. I think
Mine,
I just didn't do mine right. Mine was brand new. I think I don't know. I might have burned it out myself.
you cannot let the water, the unit that circulates the water has to be in water. You can't let it get dry
oh,
because it's designed to work in water, and so if it's not in water, then it can burn it out.
Okay. Okay.
Um, the only problem that I have with mine, the one that I got used, is it has drift as far as the light. The timer on it is not perfect. And so sometimes, like now, let me see. The light is on, it should be off. So I'll just go in and turn the light off at night. Because sometimes it'll be on, sometimes it'll be, that.
oh, okay.
Got to.
But you can put a timer on it.
Mine says never let the pump run dry. Okay.
Yeah, you can't let the pump run dry because then it'll burn out.
Okay. I might have did that.
And that's the thing about them too. When you got a lot of plants in there, if you have one that has 12 spots in it, and you have 12 plants in it, you are pushing your luck with
Yeah,
that water because
especially when you have tomato in there.
those plants
Yeah,
take
I
up a
had
lot
like
of water.
4 tomatoes in mine.
That's
Right.
Ooh.
what
Wow.
happened. That tomato is what killed your pot. It was it took up all the room, all up
It
inside of
was.
them crevices and in the wires and all that.
It
Yeah, that
did.
tomato went all up in there.
And that's
It
another thing too.
did.
You have to maintain your unit too. You have to prune those roots from time to time if you
Yep.
Yeah, I
have
didn't do none of that.
if you have plants in there that have a big root or whatever, you have to be careful because those roots can grow into that area, and they can strangle your motor out. So
Yeah, it did. It strangled everything out. Those tomato plants, it's like just strangled everything, all the herbs out.
Mike said he loves his seed starter deck. My outside garden and flowers all started in it. I keep saying I'm gonna get one with the seed starter deck, but I haven't.
What's a
Um,
seed starter deck?
so most of the units have maybe 8, 10, 12 growing slots in it. But Arrow Garden makes one that has a seed starter deck that has like twice as many. So instead of having 12, it'll have 24 or 36 places, but they're smaller and they're just for
Oh,
starting seeds. Yeah.
okay, okay.
All right,
Yeah,
Bob
I
Brownlee, you got it going on over there, girl.
90,
You
huh?
growing
Mike
everything.
said it might be something as simple as a plug. You can get a cheap plug on Amazon and try that. Oh, Mike says his in bloom died too. Okay, that's good to know.
So it's best to get something that doesn't
Okay.
have long roots and tap roots. Keep the unit clear of roots. Keep it full of water. If you take it out and transplant it into some soil, keep it very wet so that
Yeah,
it'll live.
50 seed starting slots. Woo! That's
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, some of them have.
Wow.
They're 4 seeds starting. Once your seeds get started, you got to transplant them out of there.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Motor,
Right.
fall growing banana peppers. Okay, Barb Brownlee says she's growing banana peppers, cayenne peppers, celery, red basil, very hot peppers, sugar peas, cauliflower, Swiss chard. Okay, Barb. Squash, green beans, kales, turnips, cukes, dill, parsley, beets, red
All this in a
mustard.
hydroponic?
No, she's saying for fall.
Oh, okay.
So you can get the deck with the we're from Arrow Garden on sale around the holidays cheap. The problem is I don't have an Arrow Garden unit that the deck will fit, so I have to get a whole unit and the deck, and that's out of my price range right now. I think a tomato plant killed mine. It was working just fine. It was growing lettuce when it was growing lettuce. So that's another thing. If you want to grow lettuce year round, Arrow Garden is the way to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the way to
Yeah,
go.
my legs did real good until
My
that
Arrow
tomato
Garden
killed it.
It's a 50 seed
Yeah,
starter.
that tomato gonna kill everything. Do not
Yeah.
do it in anything. If you're gonna do a tomato, do it in a
Hey, Pepper,
5-gallon
say it more.
bucket or bigger, because the roots on that is gonna get humongous.
I've got
It did.
right now. I've got 2 units going, and each of them have 1 tomato in it, and each of them, I think both of them have 12 slots. So I have 12 slots, but I'm only using 1 to grow
Wow.
1 tomato
Right.
in each.
Wow.
Hey,
Now, how much do these units run?
You can get one for about $45 all the time. You just have
I
to
think I paid
look
like
for them.
30 something for mine, but I did get it around the winter time.
You can get them on sale, but some of the more expensive units can go up to $300-$400, even maybe even more.
I think I spent $100 for mine.
100?
Yeah.
And that's
Mike
what
said-
Arrow Garden?
Right now, I've got an Arrow Garden Harvest model. It has 6 slots, and I'm growing 1 leisure pepper in it. Because,
Wow.
but here's the thing: it only holds like a gallon of water.
Mhm.
Right.
Mhm.
So if you want to grow more than that, then you need to build yourself a unit that holds 3 gallons of water or
It's
5
cheaper to
gallons.
build it. It's very cheap to build. It's easy to build.
Mike and GT Junior have lots of videos on how to build them. Hey, Drini, if I didn't speak before.
I think I want to do one and only do like lettuce in it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was looking at. Let me see if I can find it real quick. If I can find it, I'll drop a link.
Now you know you're using chemicals to grow it, right? So it's not gonna have that taste that you're looking for. You know
Oh,
that, right?
really? Oh,
Yeah.
no, that ain't going to work for me. Cassandra said she thought that a dwarf tomato would be okay, but it grew bigger than she thought.
Yeah, they do grow.
Yo,
pretty
oh yeah,
big.
that solution, that chemical is gonna make it grow. I
Yeah.
mean, grow.
I mean, it's when she's saying chemical, it's fertilizer. It's liquid fertilizer. You don't have to use the fertilizer that comes with it. You can use your own liquid fertilizers.
Really?
You can make your own.
So when you buy
Yeah,
How would you make your own? What would you suggest?
I mean,
Banana water and shrimp shells.
I don't know if this worked. Did that
in a
work?
hydroponic?
Look, I'm being extra.
She being extra.
Awesome.
Like,
Thank
okay.
you.
I'm thinking about all that in the house.
That's what I
Um,
was saying.
but Mr. Peachnut, the liquid fertilizer that you
Hey,
currently
girl,
use,
Dad, thank you for coming.
like the bloom, the more bloom, the bloom, whatever, that one.
Yeah.
Right.
And you have a grow one. You have one that's more nitrogen.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
You
G-Hood.
can use those to make your
Can you use
Okay, Mike said he used 533. What's 533?
It's like a 511 and Sif 4 is 533.
can you use
right.
Miracle Grow?
But what is the
The
formula?
brand
I mean,
The formula that means
Yeah.
is a little more
is
phosphorus
nitrogen.
and potassium.
It's 5 nitrogen, 5 phosphorus, and 5 potassium. I mean, three
No, it's
phosphorus,
533. So three phosphorus and three
phosphorus,
potassium.
and 3 potassium. Yeah.
Mhm. So who
okay.
is that by? Oh, it's
Um.
Kelp Emotion. Is that the
Yeah.
same
You
thing?
can use kelp emulsion. Um. Thank you, Andale. The link works. That's one on Amazon. I think the price on it right now is, I think it's 5% off right now.
And
I
that's on
forgot.
what now?
That's a unit, MUFGA unit for
Musa, Muska.
39.98 right now.
Oh, okay.
It's
That's
a
a what?
12 pod unit on Amazing.
Does everything come with it that you need?
I did it again.
I don't know. You have to read it and see. I'm not sure. It depends. Some of them come with everything, including seeds. Some of them don't come with seeds. It just
Yeah,
depends
mine
on.
didn't come with seeds.
It just depends on most. They come with everything you need, usually except seeds. But
But you can go and get your regular seeds. Their seeds that you use in there is a regular seed, right? It's not a special
yeah,
seed. Okay.
I mean
Yeah.
you can use dwarf seeds if you have them, but you can also use regular seeds.
He said that's good. That good unit, just 40
That's
bucks.
the unit for just $40. Yes, it is. That's the one that I keep in my my wish list over there all the time because whenever it goes, when it's around $40, I figure I'm gonna get another one, and it's
Oh,
there now.
okay.
So, yeah.
So he and both Mike and
Hey,
GT
God's
Junior
dessert
do
for me. Thank
use
you for
that
coming.
unit.
Yeah. So yeah, that part.
Oh, okay.
But like I said, the liquid fertilizer that you're currently using, you can use in
Okay.
the so
Oh,
like the bloom that you currently use and whatever. I
mhm.
guess you say you use Miracle Grow.
Yeah.
Miracle Grow is the company that made the first the Aero Garden units were made by Miracle Grow when they first came out. I don't know
Oh,
if they
okay.
still have them, if they still make them or not.
I
But
don't
yeah.
use a lot of Miracle Grow. I use so many different natural and chemical things when I'm fertilizing my garden, my food. I
So
put a
yeah.
little bit of Miracle Grow. Like if I'm doing a 5 gallon bucket, I won't put 5 cups or 5 measures of Miracle Grow, and I'll just do one. And then I
Right.
have
And
Mm.
more bloom.
that's the thing that you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to figure out how much to put in there. Hey, David Corey with
Hey,
crop.
David,
Hey,
Hi,
David.
David
how you
Corey.
doing? But as
I
long
ain't
as
seen you
you
in a
can
while.
use
You
it,
all right? Is everything okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I haven't seen David in a minute. Bar Brownlee says, I have my indoor units cleaned and ready to go for the variety of lettuces for fall and winter, um, all year round. You can use your
You can
own
make me.
fertilizer, and you can use any seeds that you want to use. Yep.
okay. So, Bob Brownlee, do you find that the lettuce tastes different when you grow it in your air garden than when you grow it
Now,
outside?
I didn't really notice a
I
difference.
noticed a difference. I
And
did not
even
know.
when I did the big tower at school, it grew like crazy. We couldn't even harvest it enough, but the kids loved it. The parents loved it too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to give it a try, especially with the lettuce.
Mike says I use 5 to 10 milliliters of liquid fertilizer per gallon of water, depending on its NPK. So it just depends on what the NPK is. Yeah.
So what about growing cucumbers in it? Has anyone tried the cucumbers?
I think Mike has.
Mike, have you grown the cucumbers in your air garden?
Mike has grown
Everything.
squash in his.
Everything.
GT Junior is growing all kinds of stuff hydroponically. Now, here's the thing: some people are using the units that you can buy, and then
Mm-hmm.
some people are using
The bucket.
homemade units that they're making themselves. And you can make your own unit, and they're not hard to make. I think my Renaissance grandma has a video where she made one out of was it a 5-gallon tote? Or was it I don't know. She made one out of a tote. I don't know
I
how
can't
many
remember.
gallons.
I saw it, but I can't remember.
That's more than 5 gallons.
It's more than 5?
Yeah, isn't it the black and yellow top?
Oh, I don't know. She made one out of a tote.
Yeah.
And they're simple to make. They really are simple to make. Only thing you need is something that can hold water, and then you get the pump and you get the baskets and everything. And all of the components are not that expensive.
Oh, okay.
They're not that
Isn't
expensive. Yeah.
Is that a brand, Mike?
Okay, wait a
Yes,
minute.
Isn't.
Who what? Somewhere.
Photogenic or isn't?
They self-fertilizer. Self-fertile. Yes, my lettuce tastes as delicious. To worry about recalls. Okay. Look, yeah, now
That
you're gonna
part.
make me try it.
That part. You can have lettuce constantly, and you don't have to worry about the recall. Isnick is a variety
Hi,
of
Patty
cucumber.
Kitchen.
Okay. You can get a
Oh, okay.
self-fertile cucumber. Okay.
Because that was
Hey,
my next
Unicorn
question:
Lady
growing the
Patty.
cucumbers on the inside and having to always have to fertilize them because pollinate them because of the you don't have the bees.
Yeah, but yeah. Who is it? Growing with Donnie grew giant red mustard
Oh,
in her
really?
arrow garden inside. Yep, sure did.
Okay.
I don't want a lot of stuff inside. I don't know.
Right.
The only problem that I have with using those units, those air garden, those not air garden, but hydroponic units. The only problem that I have with them is when you have them and they're growing, um, when they're actively growing, when you've got stuff, when the starting is not a problem, but when stuff is actively growing, they use a lot of water.
Yes.
They
A
use
lot of water, so you
if
can't go
you
nowhere.
miss
Yes.
if you've gone for 4 or 5 days, you might want to turn that unit off before you leave because it might be dry
Right.
when you come back,
When you get back.
and you
It
burn out.
will
You
be
don't want
dry.
to burn out your unit. They do
So,
use a lot of water, so you got to be there to monitor it.
do you have to water it every day?
No,
Without
not every
Every
abuse.
day.
2 to 3 days, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Depends on how
Depends
big
on what
your
you're
bush is.
growing. It depends on what you're growing and in what phase of growing it's in. My tomatoes in there right now, if I don't go 3 days without putting water in it, because if I go longer than that, then the water is really low. Now mine
Mhm.
has never been low enough where the warning light comes on,
Mhm.
but I don't want it to get that low.
I'm
Right.
hearing the interchangeable words air garden and hydroponic.
Arrow Garden is a brand.
Okay.
It's a
So
brand.
if you use the air garden as a brand, is that still the same as hydroponic
Arrow Garden is a brand of a hydroponics.
or the
Yes.
hydroponic? Okay.
Thank up Coach Granny.
But there's a lot of brands out there. I have a I Do and I have a Arrow Garden.
Okay.
You have a what?
I Do, IDOO.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Aragorn is like a Mercedes, Mike says. Okay.
I think AeroGarden was the first one on the scene, and like I said, it was AeroGarden by Miracle Grow. I don't know whether they just had certain models that were Miracle Grow ones, but they're available at Walmart.
Wait a minute, Mike just
I
says he
did it,
uses 6 gallons a day.
Thank you.
He uses 6 gallons a day.
Mike has got a zillion units.
Okay, I'm like, whoa.
I have Gazazar says I have AeroGarden and Lapat. Lapat did some collaborations with a bunch of YouTubers and sent out some.
Oh wow.
Try, and so some people are running those units. They didn't send one to me, so I'm not running it.
So he said he has
Whoa,
30
30
units running. Wow, that's a lot of units, Mike.
They don't run up your light bill?
They don't use that much energy.
She said yes. Who said yes?
They don't use that much energy because their lights are LEDs.
Oh.
So they don't feel that much energy.
But that electric is running though, ain't it?
You got 30 units running?
For the pumps, yeah, but they don't pull that much.
Wow. 30 units. Where in the world do you sit 30 units?
He got a whole room for growing.
Yeah.
You gotta watch Mike's videos because
I
he
have
has
to go pull that up.
all kinds of
He got a whole indoor garden.
stuff. He grows. he grows pounds and pounds of food in his little lab over there.
Yeah.
All those use as much as
360 watt bulbs.
Okay, that's not
360
bad.
watt bulbs. Okay.
Right, exactly. They don't
That's
use
not bad
that.
at all.
How often do you have to change them, Mike?
You mean clean them out, or
The watt bulbs. I mean, how long do they last?
you don't have to change? Those are LED bulbs, and they go for a long time. I've not had any burn out yet, but Mike might have. Mike, have you ever had to change your lights out? And how long? Row has a lot of units too. Okay, I didn't know she had I knew she had some, but I didn't know she had a lot. No, she has a lot of green stalks, but those are different.
I like those.
Do you like the green stalk?
Kaysen, stop starting stuff, girl. I see you over there talking about now you know who watches your videos.
No, Mike has a lot of videos, and the reason I know is because I did some binge watching on Mike's.
But other than the fact that I want to have lettuce year round, the things that we don't know that they are doing to our food for those of us who are going outside, Mike has the right idea. Start doing something on the indoors. I have a girlfriend that lives in Alabama we were talking last night. There was something flying over her.
Whoa, man.
And she said the light, her security light came on. She said it was just hovering over her yard, hovering over her property. She said, girl, she said, I need to get the people. Well, she wasn't there, but she could see it on the camera.
Yeah.
And it was the scariest thing. So it could have been one of those, what you call those planes, those things?
A drone.
A drone.
It was a drone. I have drones hovering over my backyard, and I do this.
I
they
know
go away. And they go away.
Mm-hmm.
When they see you do that, they go away because they know.
STRIGZ. Hi. Strings. I guess that's how you pronounce it. How you doing?
It takes more water when it becomes big, but just keep them pruned. I grow herbs in mine as well, then transfer to pots. I keep butterfly sticky traps handy in case I need it. Yeah, I have those too. Those sticky traps, I have those.
I have those.
I haven't needed them. And if you have one of the zapper things, that probably will catch it too.
I
If
have a
you,
zapper. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to put it in here. I'm just going to get one and put it
yeah,
in here by my fireplace because I don't ever use it. And my zapper is right there, so whomever comes to visit can go right
Thank you,
get
God's
there
desire for me.
and visit my zapper because it's really good.
I think peace can be the truth of letting go of the ego and the material world and find peace with your consciousness. Universe is offering help each other, people in love. Okay, strings. So yeah,
So you grow them in your herbs and yours, Barbara, and then transfer them to pots. So the herbs, I guess, do okay.
I
It
would
does not like
say
That's what
veggies.
Mike
I
grows a
put mine
lot.
outside.
Mike grows a lot of wait a minute, what are we talking about, Barb?
Bob says she grows her herbs and transfer it over. But when it comes to the food and transferring your food from the air garden, the hydroponic, into a bigger pot with soil, seems like the food chances of dying is
It
higher than the
I
herbs.
would say it depends on when you're transplanting it. If you are just starting it in hydroponics and then
Amen.
transplanting, if you're using it for seed starting, then I don't think it's a problem at all.
Hmm.
If
Hmm.
you are if you let them get up to some size and get established in there, then I think you're going to have a problem because it's a totally different growing medium. You're growing in water versus growing in soil. That's a totally different medium. And you're going to have transplant shock because the plant is going to go through something. But when
Hmm.
just starting it, I mean, you've started like you've taken cuttings off of tomatoes and put them in water, right?
Right. Hmm.
And then you planted them in the ground and they did fine.
Well, I just plant them straight in, well, water, yes, but I also just plant them straight in soil.
But I mean, if you put them in water first and then you put them in soil, they still do fine.
She
I
said she,
just take mine.
Barbara Dice
I
said, I
don't put
just
it in the
transplanted
water.
eggplant today
You
from
just
her
when you
air
take a
garden.
cutting, you just put it straight in the soil. Let's see.
Hmm.
Now I've taken cuttings, and I'll take cuttings off of anything and throw it in water. And then when roots come on it, I will eventually put it in soil. But I'll put stuff in water. I don't have a problem doing that. And I don't have a problem transplanting to soil after that. But the thing of it, that's what I'm saying. It depends on how young it is. I mean, it's like
I
like
break off my pineapple sage. I break off my basil. I just stick it down in the soil. I never put like in water anything. My
even with tomatoes,
tomatoes, my tomatoes, I just cut it off and stick it down
put it
in
in the
the
soil.
soil.
Yeah. Okay. I was just saying.
Well,
I still
God's
think that's
desire said
very
she just
hydroponic
transplanted some
and they're growing
eggplant
great. So
today from her air garden. Okay. So it's
eggplant.
possible.
Mike said he's grown full size squash inside. Took a cutting and grew it outside too. That part.
Okay.
My all of my Paul Robeson tomatoes were um did I start them inside? I think I started them in hydroponics and I took cuttings off of them and put them outside. So yeah. I think okay, I think you could have problems with them if the plant is established. But I
And I
think if
would
it's
think that it would be different. I mean, just the opposite. The more established it is, I would think the better chance it will have if you transplant it.
well, here's the thing though, Miss Georgia Peachnut. In the arrow garden is growing in this plug
Mm-hmm.
that's inert. And so when you take that out, it still has that plug around it. If you put that plug in the dirt, you've got two different textures. You've got
Mm-hmm.
one that's dense, and then you have the soil. And so, how are you going to maintain that water difference?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Established. If it's just starting um and it's young and the roots haven't gotten established in that plug, then I think it stands a better chance to get established in the soil better. I don't know That's what I'm just thinking, because the one plant that I did transplant outside, it had a thick taproot in that soil. Thick, long taproot. It went through that plug and into that. And I transplanted it in the ground, and it did fine for a little while, but then it just died.
Looks like the key is, according to God's desire for me, is to heavy water it for a week, she said, when she transplanted it. You got to hit it with the water. Just keep hitting it with the water, evidently.
Yep.
And if that's so,
What I don't like is, like when I transfer it out of the hydroponic, those pods, the roots are all like entangled in it. And I have some stuff that I planted with the pod on there. The plant been dead, the pod's still there.
so
Yeah.
it gets tangled in the roots get tangled in the pod, so it's hard to detach them from the pod.
But you don't want to cut up all your roots off that pod.
That's right. You don't want to break them. You don't want to damage your roots too bad from that too. So I'm just saying, it's not that you can't do it, because people are doing it and they're having success with it.
Right.
And yeah, Mike, it's real easy to go from soil to hydroponics. Yeah. And the other thing too is it depends on what you're doing. If you know you're going to transplant it, don't use the pod. Use leca balls. Use the bigger. Use the bigger.
The plastic pod. They are cheap. So the plastic pod is different from what you're talking about.
No, I'm talking about the cocoa core that goes into the pod.
It's like a soil.
Oh, okay.
Compact, like
The
sponge
soil.
soil.
Yeah, I did, Mike. I cut the plastic off of it.
Yeah.
For real.
I had to cut off, and see, the first time I did it, I didn't know.
Yeah.
So I cut that little plastic all up and the roots on the but the tomato still grew. It grew like 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
I bet it did.
So, but I'm saying, if you know that you are going to transplant it out, then use a net pot and use the leca balls instead of the core.
Right.
Because the balls separate easily,
Okay.
I would think. Basil plant came too big and transferred plug and all into the soil, kept it water, and then my hydroponic system likes it grew all winter. Yeah, that part.
Hi, Professor Bacon.
Hey, Perfection Baking.
Yeah, a seed starting deck. Yeah, use the seed starting deck too. That's the other thing.
Okay, so that sounds good. The seed starting deck uses no basket.
Yeah.
But it sounds like in the seed starting deck, it only can get so tall, then you need to move it out of there. Is that right?
The seed starting deck, the holes are smaller. So instead of being the full size, it's smaller. And so it's just for seed starting. And so you definitely need to move them out of that. But that's the whole point. The whole point is for seed start. And that's why I wanted to get one, because I don't know. I want to get a seed starting deck. I might get one next year. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. Anyways.
Well, I know if it hold that man, I know I'm not getting that. I don't want nothing too big. I like a little
exactly.
small.
Doesn't it come in different sizes or something like that?
Yeah.
So
I don't want that over 12 pods.
Yeah, me neither.
I think I want to get the ones with the smaller, and like maybe just do lettuce in one and then try something else in another one.
Yeah.
Okay, we're on a 7-minute countdown.
All right.
I'm just saying.
I want to show Felicia what I did so far.
Okay, what you working on?
Put it up.
Okay.
That's cute. What is that?
You making a doll?
Yep.
Okay. Did you find a pattern, or you just figuring it out?
I just figured it out.
Okay, nice.
That's pretty.
I just figured it out.
Might say you can cover the holes you don't use.
Yeah,
Okay.
that part.
Right. That's what I did. I had to go and watch his videos to see how he did it.
Duval, honestly, I think you, the unit, F.R. Humphrey link.
I
I
got to go
think
back
you're
and
like
look at the link. What did she link? What did you
a
link,
hydroponic unit.
Felicia?
I think I might still have it. Let me see if I still have it in my yeah.
But mine didn't break down what I'm saying.
Oh, it doesn't break down. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it break down. Oh
It
shoot, I can't
should,
spell
but
mine.
mine didn't either.
What? See, you know you wrong. You are so
What's
wrong.
good? How y'all doing?
How you doing,
We
JC?
doing all right. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
You outside working?
Treating.
What you eating?
What you eating?
What you making?
Sorry.
All right,
No.
Building a
Mike.
chicken coop.
You all
You building
right?
a chicken
Building a
coop?
chicken coop.
Oh.
Oh,
Duval, you see
I
the
just
link?
put the
yeah, but
flooring
I can't. If
down.
I max
Oh, that's
on it,
nice.
it's gonna knock me out.
That's nice.
Okay.
So that's a nice flooring for some chicken.
It was $20 for I'm able to do 2 chicken coops. 8x4. I
Oh
mean 8x4. 6x4. 2 of them for
Two of them
$20.
6x4. So that's 12 by
Well,
8.
sure.
Are you gonna put them together?
No, they're 2 different types of chickens.
Oh,
So
okay.
they were bought at 2 different times. So
Okay, Mike.
they're territorial basically.
Oh,
wow. Oh
okay.
wow.
Yeah.
I got to
pretty
get with
high.
the chickens because the chickens, the eggs are so good. They're going back up at the grocery store,
Yeah, they are. I
you
noticed.
know. So I'm gonna have to get with somebody who got some chickens or get me some chicken one.
Mm-hmm.
Get you some chicken.
Get you some chickens if you got space and you can have them.
Ooh,
We can't have farm animals, so I can't get chickens. But I might get some quail because those are game birds. They're not farm animals.
they have some. They
Right.
have such tiny eggs. You have to have
Yeah,
a
but
lot.
they have twice the nutrition.
Really?
That's what I heard. They're smaller, but they have
What?
twice.
Yeah, they have more
Oh
nutrition
wow.
than eggs.
Then a chicken egg? Them little bit tiny things.
Yeah, but you have to eat a whole bunch on to equal up to one.
But they don't produce that many eggs a day though.
Chickens don't either.
Chickens only produce one egg a day.
Oh really? I thought they did. Oh yeah, I guess so. So you have
But
to have
the thing about quail is quail produce eggs sooner than chickens.
Right.
Quails mature, I think, in 8 weeks. So
oh,
you start getting eggs a lot sooner. Um, and they also produce quicker. So if you wanted to hatch out more, you could hatch them out and you can have more quicker. So you have a faster turnaround. People who have quail say that they are definitely worth it.
oh okay. Because I can keep them
And
on
they're
my
easier to process. Much easier to process.
I
Right.
don't think I want to process them. I just want the
I can't process mine.
eggs. I just want the eggs. I don't want to. How long do they live? Do they live a while? I mean, I don't want them to go. I go out there and they dead.
Oh no, I think they live a pretty good long while.
I have to give them away if they get ready to die. Get some more.
Mm-mm.
I want to grow them
Yeah, but
for
the thing is, you don't know when.
that's
'Cause
exactly
they could
right.
get sick anytime, or something could get in the coop. That was, you never know.
Hey Jamaica, hey she said.
Hey, Jamaica,
Hey,
how you doing?
Jamaica.
America.
She
Hey,
said,
Perfection
Perfection
97.
Bakery.
Like she said, thank you for
What you do? What
stopping
y'all doing
by.
up this late at night? What time is it,
Early, it's early. We
it's
should go in
early.
an hour.
Miss Peachnut, it's
ma'am?
time that you said you wanted to get off. 11:30.
No, she said she was gonna get off at 10:30, ma'am.
No,
No, she
11:30. We are supposed to do an hour and a
She
half.
said 11:30 Eastern time.
Yeah.
It's 12:30.
Okay.
She done gone an hour over what she said, but I think we should go another hour.
Look at G2. Look at him.
GT will be so happy. He don't care if we don't go but one more minute because she said 7 minutes 8 minutes ago.
My clock must have stopped. What is it? Oh, it's 12:30 a.m.
Told you.
You guys, listen. Thank you.
Wait, no, we should go. Let's go 30 more minutes.
I don't have the button. So whoever has the button is the one who makes the decision. And that's going to be the lady in red.
I got a button.
Oh, you got a button too? Uh-oh.
Yeah.
It's going to be like the Wild Wild West.
Wild Wild West.
I have a question.
West.
GT, you're not going to ever try to.
Look at
Wild
him.
West. Wild Wild West.
What you doing, GT? Doing this little baby dance. Look at him.
He's like they going 30 more minutes.
What you know about dancing, man? What you know about dancing? You a young hucklebuck.
Duval just got here. GT just got here. We should go. We got 38,000 souls in the building.
It's between you two. It's between you two.
We do have 38 people in the building.
38,000
leave with no 38 people in your
38 million people in the building.
Y'all can't leave with no 38 people in the house. What's wrong with y'all?
38 million people in the building.
GT Junior dancing. That's right, Bob Brownlee. He go like him down in Alaska. He said because he in Alaska, he lost his soul.
I know that's right.
Little baby something over there dancing. Yeah, y'all. Mother, what are you making?
Scarf, the one I was making yesterday, but I frogged it yesterday.
Is that the one you made to go at the head?
Did you start over?
No,
I went to Joanne's today.
Uh-oh.
Did you? You are bad.
They keep sending these coupons out and talking about they having a sale, girl. I can't get there because I don't have no car.
I ain't looking. I fly right by it. I am not looking.
That part. Me neither too.
I don't want to be tempted knowing I don't have it.
I got more.
I went to see if I could find a yarn to match this color. That's what I went because I'm not gonna have enough to do the whole color.
No one can see it.
Hold it up closer.
Show the whole thing. Show the other part. That's gonna be cute.
Is it white?
It's more of a pale. Hold on a second. I'll make you big.
Okay. That's a cream color.
It's like a taupe.
Yeah, a light
more
taupe.
like a taupe color. Yeah.
I mean,
and I found one. It wasn't a perfect match, and it's not like the same feel. Yeah. But it's gonna have to work. But then I found the denim that I like in the what is it? 2 for $5. Yeah.
That was at what? Joanne's?
Yeah. And then they have like what you call it? The not the Red Heart, the other one.
Burnett or Karen?
The cheap one.
Karen?
No. Big Twist.
Oh, Big Twist.
Yeah.
Big Twist is 2 for $5.
Yeah.
That's Felicia's thing right there. She love her some Big Twist.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Not really.
Oh.
I'll use it.
I like Red Heart And
I
I
like
what's that
like
other one? Corone? I think it's Corone.
Karen,
Karen, yeah,
Karen,
Yeah,
Karen with the C.
right.
yeah. Good night, Drini.
Good
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 night,
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 Jeannie.
Dreamy.
Dreamy. Um, and I like my Burnett for the babies.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Well, I made some nice purses out of the Burnett.
I like the Burnett a lot. Um,
Right.
Michael's, you said she said 3697. Michael's got a sale going on?
I don't never heard of going Michaels.
I go
They don't be
sometimes.
having the they don't have the same sales like what Joanne's be
Joanne's
having.
be having.
Yeah, but they have the
Okay.
loops. They have the loops and threads, and I like that.
Thank you, Jeannie. We will. Oh,
I don't. I go every
that's
time I
Jane
go
Doe
in there. I
saying,
don't find
have a
nothing.
blessed night.
Where Michaels?
Yep.
Yeah, my
It,
Michaels don't have like a good selection.
Mine don't have a
it
good
depends
selection
on where
at
you go
all.
because some Michaels are better than others. Our Michaels is
Got to
pretty
be.
good here, but I have been. There was one Michaels I went to. I think it was in Huntsville. It was a hot mess. That store was a
Yeah,
mess. It had tons of boxes everywhere. The bins underneath were not stocked, but in the boxes, they had a lot of good stuff and it was on sale. So I got some good deals. But you
right.
had to go through the boxes in the aisles to get the deals. They were not
And
on
I
the
ain't
shelves
getting
and they were not in the bins. It's like, really? Y'all don't have nobody to work here?
I'm not going on a scavenger hunt.
That's what it was, a scavenger
Yeah.
hunt. And
Like
unfortunately or
that
fortunately,
color.
I had some hats I was making for some people, so I needed to get the same yarn and in particular colors. And so I was able to find it and it was on sale. So yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now my Michaels here is way more organized than that, but they also don't have very much in stock ever.
I'm trying to give it a
GT,
break.
what kind of bottom you putting on it?
What you mean?
What kind of bottom what you putting on the bottom?
He showed the
Two by
flooring.
three.
Yeah, the floor. What are you gonna make the floor out of?
Y'all
No,
hear
I'm
Bella?
Floor
talking about
mat.
like from the ground.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
you
see
got
it?
some kind of
You just using the plain ground?
Yes. Those are 4x4s treated wood.
No, the reason I was asking
Mm-hmm.
because mine, I don't know what it is that's digging holes from like my neighbor. It's coming under the ground and coming up in my coop.
That could be anything.
Yeah.
You
So
got
now
gophers,
I'm
you
gonna
got
have to,
mold.
huh?
So y'all have
You got
different
gophers and you have
pests than we do.
moles.
We have big pests. I don't have voles in my area, but in some of the other areas in Alaska they have those voles or whatever they call. But we have like moose, bear, cats, things of that nature, but we don't have some of those um other wildlife here as far as in this part of the city.
Nothing that like a dig underground.
Oh no, I'm gonna use hardware fabric and I'm gonna use chicken wire and then I'm gonna put up an electric fence. So
Oh,
I'm covering my bases, I believe, I hope.
Thanks,
Yep.
Jane Doe.
Yeah, see, I didn't know that when we built ours, so we just used the ground. We didn't put like the hardware cloth on the ground. But we put the cement down in the ground, but it's go under that and come on up.
wow.
but he looked like how he talking about bears and stuff. Look like they'll come and tear that stuff down if they want to get in there.
That's why I have an electric fence that'll deter them. I think from what I understand, it only needs one jolt, and the bear will rethink his choices. So
Oh wow.
I got a 2 joint one. So yeah,
Oh, okay.
and I got a cutoff switch because of the snow and things like that. So I'm trying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Y'all have bears come at you up in. Wow.
Yeah.
It's
We have
Alaska.
bears, but they mainly out in the wooded areas.
Mhm.
Totally
There's
different
bears in
bear.
Florida.
Yeah.
Y'all got some everything down there. Bears and lions and tigers. Oh my.
You got bears in Georgia too.
Oh, I know we got the brown bears here, honey. I know we got them. And we got
Like,
some of them that gators too. They don't sent up here.
yeah, we got gators too.
Yeah, I ain't talking about no gator.
Yeah, they here too.
They walk the street like they going to the park.
Yeah.
They come up and knock on the door.
I'm
Oh.
saying.
Yeah, I saw them gators in the street down in Florida the other day. They did a video.
Yeah. They walk the street like they're a dog.
Yeah,
That's,
they had somebody was showing where the doggone the dude had the gator come out the doggone water and he fed it.
well, the
I was
gator
like,
he
man,
was
these
And
he
that's
was
gator
why they
fishing.
do that.
He
Feeding
was
the
no, he was fishing,
chicken.
and the gator came up after the fish, and he was running with the fishing pole in his head instead of dropping the fishing pole.
Crazy people.
I'm telling you, it's like give him the
I
pole.
love raspberries here.
Oh, that looks
You got
delicious.
Got them
raspberries.
everywhere.
Oh
You got them
wow.
everywhere.
Mm.
Mhm.
I may have to get me a raspberry. I fell out of with them when they punched a hole. The roots went through one of the holes in my containers, and it's all over the place.
Those things
And
are invasive.
they have thorns, and
Ooh,
Yep.
they
that's a nice one.
he's just plucking them off the bush.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eating them in front of us, not
Yeah.
giving no consideration whatsoever.
Oh,
That's all
and then
right.
we got this one right here. This is
It's
All
gonna.
right.
That's okay. It's gonna snow up there.
Don't say that. I wasn't being mean. I'm sorry about my manners, but man.
Go on and eat your raspberries. I just got
Go
to eat a whole
ahead, eat
bag of
your
popcorn.
raspberries. It's gonna snow up there. I'm gonna go outside in short pants and sandals on when it's snowing up there.
And then I got some of the golden ones. They're good too.
Oh wow.
They good?
Oh yeah.
Them golden raspberries good?
All right, is that the queen? Is that the Ann raspberry?
I have those, but I don't think that's the.
Thank you, Jane Doe.
Is anything thorn or thorn? I mean, are they thornless?
I have some thorns in.
Now I need the name of your thornless because I want thornless raspberry. I don't want anything
I
thorn
got a whole
anymore.
bunch of
Oh,
thorns.
mine got thorns like crazy.
Who are they by? What's the brand name?
I don't know. Can't remember. And then these
Now I
strawberries
have
right here.
the
Oh, is that a
purple. They're
strawberry?
like purple and red.
Thornless.
And my son told me to eat the greens too. So
Eat
eat
the
that too.
what?
The green part of the leaf. The leaf.
Oh,
Oh, like a raspberry tea.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
when you pull the strawberry off, the little
yeah,
leaf on there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
At first I was like, what?
I mean,
Eat those greens?
if I'm making smoothies with strawberries, I'll use the greens in it. The leaf, yeah. Because it's good for you. But otherwise, I don't eat them.
Oh, it's 12:44. You guys get it in. You've got 16 minutes.
She said, "Get it in."
Get it in. Get it in, GT. Get it in, Duval.
Get it in.
My chat stopped moving, so I don't know what anybody's saying.
I think mine did too. I don't know why.
Mine
Well, I've
did
been
too.
going back and forth to everybody.
Maybe ain't nobody talking.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think nobody's talking because I keep going back
If
and
they're
forth.
not talking, that's a sign that
It's
Yeah,
time to
that's
go.
it.
Cause
they
they
don't
was
Yeah.
got
drunk
talked
just a
out.
If
minute
you
ago.
if you still here, put a heart in the chat. Oh.
They all went home. They went to bed.
Nobody
It's
here.
30, look, it's 30. Jamaica say, hey Jane Doe.
There you go. Thank you, Jamaica.
Ooh, my zucchini is doing good too. It got stuck. Hold on, let me show
Oh,
you.
everybody, hey, Cassandra.
Hey, Cassandra. Thank
See that one
you.
right
They were
there?
just listening to us up here run our mouths.
Rambling.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a big zucchini.
Right.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Wow, that is nice.
What you gonna make? You gonna eat it?
Um,
You gonna make some zucchini bread? You gonna steam it up?
steam it.
You gonna steam it up?
Yeah, I've never had. I might have had zucchini bread once, maybe. I just
Now, I
I'm not
like
around people
zucchini
that
just
make it.
cooked like squash. Some
I consider
onions
them
and
both.
season up real good.
I like it. Grill.
Oh yeah, that's good.
It's real good grill. Um, I don't like it cooked too much though. I like it crunchy.
I
Yeah.
don't like mine crunchy.
Yeah, I like mine just a little bit crunchy, not much.
So
Yeah,
Duval, you
I
see
don't like
that?
it
That's
soft.
the floor.
I don't like it soft at all.
Duval.
Uh,
That's the flooring right there. See, I believe
that's
that's the
what?
flooring. I think that
The
right there is
floor.
the floor.
Oh. But that's on the top for the what you call it, the roofs and the box.
Oh, that's the top part.
The
I
bottom.
thought
That's the
that's the
bottom.
That's
bottom.
the
That's the bottom
bottom?
part. That's what I'm
Oh,
saying. That's the
that
flooring.
can't be the bottom for the ground.
Yes. This is the bottom for them. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's trying to figure
Okay.
out how it's at the bottom.
This is the bottom for the chickens. I'm building the walls. This is what I'm going to lift up. This right here. I'm going to lift this up for the wall. But this is what this is where they're going to lay at and stuff like that. I'm going to build the
Right.
walls and I'll put yeah.
But that's not the bottom like the ground bottom. That's just the bottom of the for like the
The
bed.
chicken coop. Go ahead. Sorry.
Well, look when it come together, we'll see.
Yeah.
Yes.
How many more
That's
days
Yes,
is it
yes,
gonna
nice.
yes.
take you to finish?
Well, my cousin came into town, so that slowed me down a whole lot because we got to play some games and dominoes and just been enjoying the family.
Okay.
Right.
My dad,
Right.
my dad came over, his
Hmm.
wife. What else? We played pluck, we played spades, we played dominoes. One of my brothers came over. It was a good little time. I don't have people at my house, but um, just my favorite cousin came through. We,
Oh.
we got it together. Yeah. I
Sounds
say
wonderful.
about, yeah, yeah. It was needed. I say about 2 weeks. And
Hmm.
well, give me 3 days and I give me one day and I'll be finished with this one. Then I got to finish the other one over there. There's another one over there. I built the bottom already for that one. Yeah.
So how many are you putting in each coop?
How many? What?
Chickens.
There's going to be 6 in one and 3 in the other.
Oh.
Oh. Hmm.
Matthew Irvin asks, how do you dispose of the fertilizer?
dig up, shovel mine up and put it in buckets and let it sit. I have somebody that been sitting almost a year. And then I take it and
GT,
put it in my containers or whatever.
GT, did you hear?
Matthew Urban asked. Oh yeah.
You talking about fertilizer from the hydroponics?
No, from your chicken stuff.
Chicken coop.
What was
How
the
you,
question then? Maybe I misheard it.
how you dispose of your chicken poop?
How?
Yeah.
Use it? What do they mean? What do they mean?
How do you age
How do
and
you
use your
collect
chicken
your?
manure?
How do you use your chicken poop for like fertilizer or whatever? How do you
He said,
collect it?
how do you dispose of the fertilizer?
I utilize it in my garden 9 times out of 10. I let it sit for a year. So,
Hmm.
like, since the chickens are coming out, I'm gonna take all the shavings that are in there. I'm gonna put it on my pile that I have leaves and grass in. I put it on top of there, and next year I make sure the tarp is on there, and it should reach the temperature so that it starts to break down. There's a thermometer that you can use to make sure it hits the right temperature to break down bacterias, I guess maybe.
Yep.
But yeah, it's good fertilizer from what I understand.
Hmm.
Yeah.
If
She
I
said,
answer the question correctly, sorry.
Yeah.
okay,
I
well,
think
he'll come back if you didn't, I'm sure. She said
I'm
she's
listening.
listening while playing the game. Type better on my phone. The Chronicles of Bookish.
Chromebook.
I
Chromebook.
can't see.
Chromebook.
I can't see the end of it. I'm sorry. It's cut
The
off for some reason.
Chromebook is not easy in the dark. All these typos. No problem. We understand.
Okay.
We just appreciate your presence.
Yep.
Thank you for staying.
Yep. That part.
Right, right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let Mona and Felicia call it when they get to. I need to go get something to drink. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Uh,
She said, I gotta dip. I'll be back. I
okay.
got
But in the meantime, y'all gonna call it.
she better
In the
yeah.
meantime, look,
Mona gonna call it because Mona the one
over here rocking.
rocking and
God,
rolling.
desire say you done started rocking.
Rocking and
Yes,
rolling.
I'm
Rocking
rocking.
and rolling.
Yeah, that was me last night. I couldn't even hold one eye open. I was trying my best. I was
Girl, look at
listening in the
here.
bushes, but I fell asleep.
Look. When I got off of here, I was so glad that I had already took my shower and did everything I needed to do. All I had to do was go to bed. I didn't even turn my TV on.
That's
That's
good.
me.
That's
I do
good.
all that. Yes, I do it all before I come on. So all I
Yeah,
got to do is roll
you
over
just
in the
go to
bed.
bed.
Yes,
That part.
Mike.
Yeah.
Yes, Mike. For real this time though.
7 minutes question.
For real this time.
Yeah, for real,
Yeah,
for
you
real.
better,
For
cause I
real,
did my
for
second
real.
win over here, so y'all better watch it.
You got what?
Thank you, she said. I'm glad you stopped by.
I'm so glad you came by
I'm
too.
so
Thank
glad
you.
you came by and hung
Thank you,
out with
she
us.
said.
Yes, indeed.
I'm getting my second win, so you better hurry up.
Thank you to
No, we ain't doing no second win.
everyone who came in tonight. Thank everyone.
Yes, indeed.
We
I
do
really
appreciate you
enjoyed you
guys. We
all.
appreciate the game that
We're
came
so
over.
glad to have you join us this late at night.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully,
It's
we're keeping somebody
actually it's
company while they can't
early.
go to
It's
sleep.
early. It's not even midnight yet. What you talking
Exactly.
about?
What you
They
mean
Yes.
it ain't midnight?
don't know
It's
what to
1
do with
o'clock here.
themselves.
It's
We
They
barely
usually
better,
6
start
o'clock.
one day and finish the next. We starting and finishing on the same day. What you talking about?
We already on the next day.
I'm not.
Me either.
But I don't even know what you call it when we start and stop on the same day.
Oh,
Well,
no.
look, well, we feel
Not
all
late
right
night.
because we're already at 1 o'clock.
Mike said 11:54 here.
Right.
Well,
We
Mike,
already on. We working on 1 o'clock, but you guys, they're not used to going to bed early. Look at them. They discombobulated. They messed up. Look at them. They messed up. We don't mess them up here. I was trying to let y'all go, and these two up in here talking about it's early.
It is early.
They gonna look. They
But
gonna
guess
probably
what
get
I'm
the
gonna
phone.
do?
What?
She get ready to go to bed.
she
What's
finna
that?
hit that
Oh,
button. We're
so
gonna be
she
still
said
talking.
is at work.
Oh, I work second shift. Okay. Good. I like keeping people company while they're at work.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what they talking about now. What y'all talking about?
Keeping people company. That's what our focus was when we first started. Was
When
to
we
be
first
on here
started,
while people at work late at night to
that's
give
what
them
we were here.
somebody to listen to while
Good
they at
night,
work.
Cassandra, South Fulton Garden. Thank you so much for
Good night,
coming. You and
Okay,
I
Cassandra.
now
gonna have
we
to get
down.
together soon,
We
okay?
down under 30 now. We down to 28 people. We can get up out of here now.
Yeah. Y'all
5
know,
Yeah,
minutes.
y'all know what happened when you see this.
she
Yeah,
said
I'll
she
get
got
happy
home.
when I
She
see
said
that.
3697. Yes, you home now. You're
Yeah.
home
She
now.
said I'm home there. Yeah, when we first got started, we had the third shift crew. People was working at night and we was hanging out and helping them to stay awake and
Right.
focused at work. And yeah, that's what we were.
Thank you, James
Good night,
Doe.
God's desire for me. Thank you for
Good night, guys.
Thank
Good
you,
coming.
night. Good night,
Barb.
Bob
Thank you for
Brownlee. Good
hanging
night,
out with
she
us,
said.
Barb.
I can't pull up and see who else is in here because this thing won't cooperate. I got to
Good
figure it
night.
out. I'll
God
see you guys
desire
in the
for me,
garden
and
later
thank
on
you again
today.
for them seeds.
God desire
Appreciate
for
it.
me, please email me.
I
Hit
Yes,
got to
that
figure out
indeed.
thumbs
how to
up
do
going
that.
out. Thank you.
Hey,
We
is it
appreciate
okay
it.
that I show everybody
Okay,
what
I
we
got
doing,
it.
or is it a secret?
Good night, Mike.
I got it. God's desire for me. What you showing?
I don't know. I'm asking if she want me to.
Show what?
What you showing? She said she did, or who you talking about?
I got it. Thank you.
Oh, they talking to each other. She didn't answer my question.
She probably couldn't
I
hear you.
didn't hear the question.
I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to God desire for me.
Good night, Jamaica. I'll see you
Good
in the
night,
Good
morning.
night,
Jamaica. Good
Jamaica.
night, she
Good
said.
night.
Good night, she said.
Good
She
night,
said
Yes,
yes.
GT Jr.
yes,
Good
I can
night,
tell everybody
DT.
what you gave me.
She
You
said
know, so
yes.
I'm gonna tell you right now, everybody gonna want
Good night,
some.
y'all.
Good night, darling.
Good
You
night,
take
Night.
care.
TT.
Trust the process. Thank y'all for having me up. Thank y'all
Yes,
for keeping me
indeed,
company while I
sir.
get this done.
Always a pleasure. Take care.
Ooh, that sunshine, Lord.
That's
Yes,
enough to mess you
indeed.
up right there.
Yeah, it is.
Uh,
See, I told you it was still early. It ain't even dark yet.
Oh
It ain't even
no.
dark yet.
It's dark where we at.
It's
well,
about to be light. It's about to be light here.
okay. I'm great. Tell y'all what she gave me.
What she give you?
She gave me some purple mullen
Purple
Purple
mullet?
mullet.
and
What you
some
talking about?
green. I told you. I told you.
What?
and green mullen.
Purple
I
and
seen the
green mullet?
green, but what you talking about purple though?
Purple mullen. Yeah.
All righty. Mike says the street light's not even on.
Uh-oh. No, it's so not. It's too bright. But I like to say, let me see where I'm at. I can't even see the doggone thing. It takes patience. No, it don't. We still got last time I did it, it was too early and we got off before the 3-hour mark.
Oh, we got some seconds. You made where my
Yeah,
music?
we got some seconds.
Where my
Purple.
music?
Yeah, purple.
I ain't getting
Yeah.
no music. I feel like a
I forgot
stepchild.
what else she sent me. She sent me something else too. But
You don't remember?
no, I don't remember. I was
Dang.
so into the purple mullet. Hey, look, that just took me for a loop right there. Yeah.
Y'all, I'm
Purple
about 30 minutes from building this wall. How
mullet.
cool is that?
That is
And that
cool.
and
Wow.
she sent me that. That's right. I need to go and drop this seed tomorrow. A kombucha
3 hours.
lunch.
You said 3 hours light?
It takes patience to be in the